Actually, I'm really good at hiding, too, I'm pretty sure.
Back.
Man, I got a lot of D&D tabs open today.
What are you, Vic?
Not even close, Chief.
Hey, everybody.
I don't need this either. I definitely need that.
Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom once really quick before we get started here. Oh, look at the back.
Man, Forge, you don't need to be rude like that.
You probably don't need Forge today.
I roll in Forge.
Oh, right.
I roll.
I would say, of the permutations that have us doing combat this episode, it's like the 4th most likely.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Out of
I just
how
figured
many?
Out of 4, it's the least likely. Most likely is we end at a next time on saving throw roll initiative. Second most likely is that we don't get to that combat until mid of next session. Third most likely is we skip that combat entirely, and fourth most likely is you get into a combat that is not that one this time on saving throw. Actually, one of 2 combats that is not that one this time on saving throw.
Elise, I just rewatched that this morning.
Punching a horse.
Yeah.
I always have to account for horse punching now.
I forgot about all the freaking Chrono Wizard art at the end of that stream too. It was so good.
It's
All
prime.
the fucking hyper-realistic horse with a knife or cracking its knuckles, I think.
Saving throw wouldn't be the same without that. That we'll talk about favorite moments later. Hold on.
Yeah, I guess it's spoilers. That's why I was pulling up that episode was to find favorite moment.
Hello, folks.
What's it called when you get all achievements in something?
Platinuming or 100%.
Yeah,
Is it platinum?
It's generally called platinuming, and that term kind of just exists.
I didn't know if
It's interesting because like achievements won from Microsoft, but I feel like platinuming won from from PlayStation.
You are
Because like nobody says trophies.
whatever it is on Steam. What's it? I don't even know what it is on. It's achievements. But I don't know. I don't.
Achievements, and people just say.
But what?
People just say
Oh yeah.
the game usually.
I got that the other day on Slay the Spire, which is pretty.
Oh,
I'm pretty
hell
happy
yeah.
with.
That's
Nice.
crazy,
Yeah.
actually.
That's impressive, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm like 5 achievements away from 100%ing Balatro, but
Holy
it's
shit.
like, all the really tough ones are left. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten close to a lot of these.
I just started Blotro like this week.
Oh,
I
fuck yeah.
fucking
Balatro this week.
I was about to hit the road jack, for those of you that know what that is in Balatro, and I hit play instead of discard, and I actually like wanted to throw my phone out the fucking window.
That is so painful, yeah.
It was on the plane too, so I had to be like, everything's fine. I'm not having a panic attack.
Yeah, the sound is a bit uneven. Alright.
You were so upset you had to crash that plane into the world trade white one.
Oh my god.
Balatro is so powerful it can go back in time to participate in 9/11. Not stop it.
God, I really wish today was November 9th because that joke still would have worked.
Ooh.
Pritch, can you,
European 9/11.
yeah, Pritch, can you speak a little bit more?
11/9 is actually our anniversary of Saving Throw.
Wow.
Oh, really?
That's incredible.
An episode did come out for this, what do you call it? This pre-talk on
Yeah,
today. I was like,
you count the anniversary as when we filmed it or when we released the episode?
episode came out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know.
You're right. It technically should be the day we filmed the first session, but I don't have that number. Whereas I can
That's
go on YouTube and see.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
episode
couldn't
came
tell you
out.
when we.
It would have
You could
been a
probably
week
get,
before
you
that.
could watch. Yeah, I was gonna say you could probably get. Yeah. you
So it'd be
probably-
November 2nd of 2022.
There you go.
Man, it just did it again. But it did both ways. Both Crucia and Notable Pirate became new Patreon members. Thank you both. It does say
Notable
Crucia
Pirate.
pledged at $2 and Notable Pirate pledged at $200, and I am 99% sure that that is a lie.
Yeah, but he's a
Oh,
pirate.
yeah,
What
that
if he's-
happened
What if
a
he's
couple
using all of
times
his
Wait,
booty?
Afterlife too.
What's
true.
doing? It's reversing the stats?
No,
I think
it
it's
makes
fucking up the decimal place.
yeah. So like $2 would be listed as $200. We had a couple people pledge like at the $10 level, and it said they gifted us $1,000, and I was like, "What the
Jesus
fuck?"
God. Hey man, they're really supportive.
Thank you both, though, very much. Plethora of Penguins resubscribed for 10 months saying, reverse heist time! I'm so excited for the new arc. Horse with a Knife gifted $1 saying, stop punching me, damn it. And Anthony Minimum gifted $5 saying, the beginning, roll for prosecution. Miles Edgeworth 2024.
Should we do a mini arc where we all play horses?
Yes. Ooh, I gotta get my...
I played a horse adjacent in a nativity scene when I was a first grader.
What?
Yeah. I was one of the camels the three kings rode in.
I never did a nativity play.
Yeah. My grade school we did. My brother was a camel.
We did,
my other brother was a camel, and I was a camel.
Scrooge. Fucking...
I was just saying Nightmare Before Christmas. Christmas Carol, yeah.
I want to say a Christmas Story. I was like, no, it's You'll Shoot Your Eye Out.
I had somebody tell me, because there's a couple Americans that they're like, yeah, the Christmas Carol, the classic one is better than the Muppets one. I'm like, no, the Muppets one is the Muppets one's awesome. I'm sorry.
The Muppets version of like everything is better than the other version.
Well, the Muppets one is genuinely one of the best Christmas carols.
It's legitimately good, yeah.
Also, we got Michael fucking Caine to be Scrooge in that. Like, come on.
I'm Michael Caine.
Michael
Caine. Why do we fall, Master Kermit?
I don't remember who I played in that. I think I played like fucking Fred or something.
Yeah, which guy were you?
Lame.
Fred Durst.
I was Fred Durst. I had a backwards red baseball cap on, and I kept asking Scrooge where the nookie was.
Wow.
I'd fucking watch. I'd watch that. I'd watch that show.
I actually would totally watch. Like okay, remake Muppets Christmas Carol, but Fred Durst is Fred, and everyone else is Muppets. Meaning that the one human gets like, I don't know, 4 minutes of screen time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was either Fred or Cratchit. I can't remember what that was.
All right. I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling good. Audio levels look good.
Cool. I'm actually gonna lower the music a little bit for me because it's a tad loud.
Yeah, it's a little louder than normal. And also, I had to adjust some people's
this
audio.
This track is particularly loud.
I'll keep it.
Wait till you see save data.
Chris, I was going to put one of the songs from this into the song game for Extra Life for you, and then you ended up not being in it, and I was very bummed because I found it.
Yeah,
unless it was Suspense, I don't think I would get it because Suspense has been featured in like 80% of episodes of Saving Throw.
I think it was Suspense.
Yeah. It's a great track. I was listening to some other podcast and they use it too, and I was like, hell yeah, hell yeah.
That's amazing.
All right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
We can hop into this bitch.
Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons.
I will highly request that we have
a
little recap because
baby, you know I do them every single time now.
Yeah, I know. But
the music's up to good point. Hang on, shut up. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Saving Throw. Sorry, let me be a little more precise. The 2-year anniversary of Saving Throw, motherfuckers. I'm Chris. I'll be your dungeon master. And hey, we did this for 2 years. Get Ben. I'll fucking kill you. Ian Gibson, who told us 2 years ago it was a terrible idea to start a D&D podcast months before D&D hits its peak SEO of all time, and it's still climbing, baby.
Hell yeah.
I'm joined by our party, which includes Zach as Alistair Nobledrift.
That's me.
Elise as Win the Turtle.
Hello, hello.
Prij playing Ashbal Ramrants.
Good evening, everyone.
David as Junver Many Shields.
And my many shields.
And Jason playing Chiron Hemlock.
I fucking forgot what Zach said. Hello, good evening. I got too many shields.
No.
I wasn't paying attention.
2 years later,
is over.
I should have just yelled mustard.
If you like this show, you can watch it recorded live on Twitch and YouTube, or catch the edited version on our YouTube channel or podcast platforms. And if you want to support us, the absolute best way is our Patreon, which you access to all kinds of rewards across all of our different shows, including being an NPC in this very show. And for 10 currencies, you can be included in this following Patreon song.
Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons.
Burger Bun, Captain Malik Spun, Andy Cosmo, Dave Hall, Lucha, and Sofino. HSM, Ernest, Marks, The Jester, Yane Love, Logan 01, Jack Warner.
Witch Tower, Kevin, Asian, and Selfaria, Arky, Forensic, Beck, Nicole, Smart Alec, Mystic, Woody.
Leprechaun, Jekyll Bell, Crimson, Chrissy, Victor Alexander, Shadowed Navi, Soul Masters, BBC, Watts, and Riser, Sherlock, Sillert, Mr. Mocha Straw Breaker.
Honey Moera, Lil Ghost, Love, Goblin, Don, Ruby, John, Ashkin, Kira, Mega Zero, and Boomer, Emily.
Plethora of penguins and who needs to sleep, Alea, Yakta, Est, Ever Entropy, JFJ, Nightwing, Ichiza, T, The Driver, 458, ATD.
Maho Stars, Wes, Red Crest, Will Ben, and Chosen, Tin, Mickey, Anime, Checker, Knight, and JC Foxington.
And his bananas, Lord Byron, Siegfried, Hurricane, Yagi, Wraith, Mercury, Sheberstein, Cynthios, Hannah, Fluffy, Senpai, Nani, Sparrow, Elijah, Slime.
Don't forget Panic, Pang, Sakuri, Gosman, also Mystic, Owl, and Amelia the Min.
Dessert Boy Man, Schmarglebart, Rick Rat, Katja, Traveling in a Box, and Snowcat, Conjuring, Scribes, Croissant, Fofilla, Written Word, Ginkgo, and Sibylla.
Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. And we're back. Also, because I said that I was gonna do it, I actually did it.
He did it.
If you go to etsy.com/shop/SaveDataTeam, you can buy the Saving Throw tee. And
you can drink your saving throw tea.
with the Saving Throw mug, which on the other side also says, "Don't talk to me until I've watched the entirety of the hit podcast Saving Throw."
I need this mug so desperately.
Yeah, I will. I'll make sure you get one, Chris. I'll make sure you
Thanks,
get one.
dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be unbearable with that on work calls. Now, let's get back to some Dungeons and Dragons, and this is usually where we do the award-nominated segment, I'm pretty sure we partied. But it's the 2-year spectacular, the save-tacular even. So I have to pivot here and ask you all, not your characters, your favorite moment or arc of the hit podcast Saving Throw so far. So years 1 and 2. Whoever would like to go, please.
I feel like the one that stands out to me the most when you broached this question would be the scene in like Arle's cabin or whatever. Like, I feel like a lot of us were gonna say that, but that was like the
memory sequence.
That was like the first. No, not the memory. The bit where all of us like. It was a dark room and we all came together and then like we first saw Arle inside the thing and then she dropped us into the cells.
Oh, inside her house.
Yeah, like every one of us did something like unique and like relevant in that scene. And then like I know I did the Goose Everson disguised person and like confronted her and got a good thing. Yeah. And like that was like the moment where it felt like it all really clicked, like we kind of all found our characters and our strengths and worked together.
That was mine too. But just to have a new one, I think the end of that arc, where I multi-classed and got a nice little sequence, thanks to Chris, of connecting with RLA afterwards.
Gonna pay off huge, I tell ya.
I mean, it's paid off quite a bit so far. So.
Huge, I tell ya.
I think the biggest one from that arc, I'm surprised we all picked different pieces of that arc, but I thought it was the part where we were going through RLA's memories and like living through like the different sections and like Chiron having the visceral reaction to some of them and just like, and just learning. I think that was kind of one of the big, kind of a lore dump section, but done in a way that it didn't feel like a lore dump.
It was smart.
Somebody commented on that episode at some point saying like this is a very interesting way of making sure the party internalizes like 4 key pieces of fucking information, which is what I was going for. So that's good.
But like what I liked about that is like we all had very different reactions, and having us like figure out sort of puzzles to keep moving through it made it like interactive too. So yeah, I thought that section was really cool.
Just testing your media literacy.
Did we pass?
Yes.
I was gonna.
Another one I had on my list was just the. This was, I think, a couple episodes, but like the entire speaker into meeting TL the first time.
Yeah.
Was just all very good in a bunch of different ways. Couldn't have 2 years of saving throw without Raz.
Yeah. He's got a lot of lines in the show.
He's got a lot of lines in the show.
My favorite part of saving throw is when Raz said meow.
What's funny is I was watching a VOD of like the thing I just mentioned, like the speaker into TL, and like Raz was sitting in his hammock, and then Raz heard himself on my speakers, and then like shot up because he's like, "There's a fucking cat," and I'm like, "It's you, dog.
It's you. The cat is you.
You stupid idiot."
In spite of everything, it's still you.
It's still cat.
Jason?
Mine is probably the in-between party, the short arc, the party scene. Where...
That's up there for me, too.
That was really good.
We have... Well, selfishly, we learned a lot about Chiron because of the scene with... oh my god. Darmay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite bit of roleplay in the whole fucking
I
show.
know, that scene was really good. You crushed it, Jason.
Yeah.
And Chris.
So... Yeah, I
mean, Darmay was like
party scene with the Darmay scene and everything after that, even a little bit bleeds into it a little. So
the hug is also a really nice moment.
Yeah.
Also, just in general,
Darmay.
I think Alistair and Chiron's like relationship developing from like rivals to friends is
all
so
of y'all's
good.
banter is very good.
Yeah.
I feel like we've gone from. Thanks, Raz. Appreciate that. I feel like we have really advanced from all kind of like being adversarial at times.
Yeah.
There's
So,
still
like-
a bit of that.
Oh yeah, no, Alistair
Well,
definitely
that's what I was gonna say
gets
is,
Ash's
like,
ire
I
a lot.
feel like it's less adversarial and more like ripping each other at this point, though. Like it doesn't feel as intense. Sometimes it's just like fucking Chiron being Chiron, or
Also, shit, where was it? In the chat, I think it was Ever Entropy said, "Yo, Jason, I got UDF chocolate milk yesterday, and it was
It's
really
so good.
Yeah, that's
You
awesome.
get the serious. You gotta get the serious dark milk. You gotta get serious dark.
Is that what it's actually called?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called serious dark.
That's amazing. Holy shit.
It's seriously dark.
As opposed to whimsical dark.
True.
Prij?
At first, so I was considering saying the first ever combat, the assault on the Pirate HQ, just because I think it went so hilariously wrong in every possible way.
It's awesome.
That I thought was like I know we weren't intending for it to go that badly, but it very much felt like this is 5 heroes who had barely passed on their first mission.
Yeah.
We incidentally screwed it up in such a perfect way that it felt very like we had planned to fuck it up, and I thought was really good. But my actual answer was going to be the horse punch.
it was very good.
Punch is very good.
Horse punch was
So-
good.
Also because of that, and it's more than just that, because that entire scene, Chris definitely did not intend for us to stop
No.
the speaker there.
No.
We had to punch a horse and counterspell like a level 7 teleport for that to happen. And I recall that being really fucking funny because it was very clear
That was
that wasn't
Coincidentally,
supposed to go like that.
my favorite moment and arc is the whole Strainmar sequence, particularly starting at the speaker talking to the crowd, into the horse punch, into our combat with TL, because that was the point where I realized I need to steer this ship differently, aka I need to steer the ship less and just let y'all fuck around, because like at the time, I was furious. I was like, I gotta make a fucking comment on the fly and do all this bullshit. But like listening back to it, I was like, this is just good D&D.
Yeah.
Like this is he fucking outran a horse. Yes, that's what this fucking game is about.
Yeah.
I just love that.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only time, Chris, where I think I've seen us do something that just made your face drop.
Yeah.
Just like.
Also, the sequence of Win being the rat and TL saying you have a rat problem. I was like, that's Jeff's kiss. It was good.
And that was all improv
I
too, because you weren't supposed to be TL.
Yep.
Yeah, it was all.
Wait, we weren't supposed to be TL?
Like not right then.
Damn.
Not like that.
Wow.
Hey, I'll break the story a little bit. Speaker wasn't supposed to die right there.
Wow.
What?
Wow. Shit.
Good job, guys.
That'll come back.
That hurts John for deeply.
You'll understand later. Don't worry.
I'll tell you when you're older.
The joke answer I wrote down was Junver fucking up literally every single stealth fight we ever tried to do.
Yeah.
Literally from episode 1 to the most recent big fight in the Young Solar.
We'll see how that goes today.
What about the owls? The owls is so funny every time.
Oh, the
also,
owls was so fucking good. And then the wolves too.
The wolves and the bar sequence where Win got us into the bar by being a complete asshole.
Strainmore was a great arc.
It was really good. It was really
People on the internet
good.
don't know what I'm talking about. Now that we're all fresh on 2 years of saving throw, where were we? Oh yeah, it's time for a reverse heist.
Reverse heist time.
Hell yeah.
Previously on saving.
We're going to put gold into a vault.
Yo.
And we'll break the economy. That'll learn them. Will cause hyperinflation.
Hell yeah.
Previously on saving throw, a lot happened, but we learned about a failed shipment of spawn, evil creatures born of the Sky Eater's whole scene, that was supposed to be delivered to right here, the city of Adelmar. And the alleged recipient, one Philo Carmire. Hey, shout out to patron Philo. Philo Carmire, a name that means really nothing to most people, but specifically to Ash, who explained to our party last time we heard this name. Philo Carmire is the alleged inventor of these non-naturally occurring crystals. Like the one currently sitting in Ash's pocket, the one which is the same one that Jones used to shoot, the one that they attempted to steal Darmay's magic with, and the ones that are at some level involved in TL's whole bit.
If we ever meet, it's on site. And by it, I mean a conversation and discussion about science.
I mean, advanced sharing of notes.
We're gonna share so many notes, and then I'm gonna punch him.
Philo Carmire, the mad scientist, who was explicitly forbidden from continuing this research into non-magical crystals or non-naturally occurring crystals, and promptly thrown into prison for continuing said research.
Damn.
Of course. And Philo Carmire, who was sprung from prison by, well, we're not entirely sure, and the same Philo Carmire, who very well may have been on that same ship that went missing from the Bright Harbor port all the way back in Act 1. Dark Times Bright Harbor. So, back with Marin Vestler and Darmay, we hatched a little scheme. We have the flight dispatch, manifest, whatever you want to call it. We have the delivery location. Let's deliver their fucking cargo. But instead of delivering spawn, let's deliver ourselves. And we devised our little reversed heist here. Pose as the airship crew, deliver the package, and then start punching and arresting anyone that is either A, a shatterer, or 2, involved in a stupidly dangerous and illegal black market monster transport scheme.
Sick.
So, we know what was on the ship, we know where it was going, and we know who was supposed to pick it up. And if we're going to fake it until we make it, we have everything we need except the actual airship. Enter our accomplice in all of this, Sahia Shamari. Sahia, daughter of the Duke of Adelmar, Kadeb Shamari, shout out to Kadeb, is a friend of the family, I guess, having last helped us with our little sneak into the Ondal estate before our last run-in with the Shatterers, an event that, on paper, she had absolutely nothing to fucking do with, Your Honor. She wasn't even in the dining room, Your Honor. She was checking out the cheese platters. But yes, Sahia, who is here to sort out our airship situation. God, this music is so fucking loud. Who is here to sort out our airship situation and assist with our reversed heist. Sahia, who, I mean, just looks so excited to be here and be involved. So, the young noblewoman begins. Reverse heist?
Reverse heist. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
How do you want to go about this, I guess? Where do you want to start is the way I should pose
It's the beginning.
Go, you don't want to in media res this shit?
That'd actually be sick.
Alistair, your parents are rich-ish, I guess. Could we have an airship? Ask him if they have an airship.
I thought she's providing the airship.
She's
no, we already had the airship.
Let's do 2 airships.
Great thing.
They will never see it coming.
How many towers does the city have?
Oh my Christ.
We need that many airs.
Our second airship has hit the party.
Yeah, if you're asking about the airship. Right this way! Sahia speaks too loudly, probably, as she leads you all deeper into the port side of the city, where countless sailors and airship crew move about, talking, making deals, loading, unloading cargo. A whole industry of people already well at work before the sun is even, fully up for the day. Sahia continues. Father says over 100 airships come in and out of port a day, so one extra ship shouldn't be too easy to notice. And she gestures to a ship resting in one of the port's docking slips, with a handful of sailors bringing metal crates onto the ship. And this is ours. Sorry, it's a bit military looking. It wasn't easy to procure one that didn't have, the family emblem on it.
I'm not gonna lie, Miss Shamari. After your last run-in with us, I'm surprised you're even letting us into your city.
That's fair.
Not that we don't greatly appreciate it. I'm just surprised. It went really badly, if you don't remember.
Really? I thought it went pretty good. I mean, we saved Darmay and we helped people.
Yeah, I mean, you also did get fucked up.
Aren't you the lovely optimist?
Worth note, she is the granddaughter of one of the original heroes, so her blind heroism is probably concerning, but I get it.
It runs the family.
Yeah.
Who was she in the garden with when everything went wrong in the garden?
Junber.
That was me.
Yeah.
And she put on her Karen voice.
Yeah, that's right.
As you approach the ship, several of the sailors stop and turn to you all. A few of them saluting Sahia, who clears her throat and gestures for them put their hands down. Oh, that's all right. No need. Thank you for your service. Have a great rest of your day. She begins fast talk and rapidly motions for them to depart, which they do with a bit of confusion. And then she turns. I can't have people saluting me. I'm in disguise. Can I have a perception check from whoever wants to roll one?
18 plus 7?
Holy shit.
25.
25?
You see everything.
What the fuck does she mean by disguise? She's dressed like a rich person! In a port of blue collar ass workers.
She's very disguised.
She's very disguised.
She looks like a different rich person.
Yes.
You're doing very great.
Probably is in disguise by rich people standards.
Yeah. She's got the hoodie and the sunglasses on.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I'm not decked out with jewelry that's worth more than people's houses. So,
you guys all board the ship, and hey, it's not the same airship that KJ was operating, but unless you're an airship expert, you're not going to really question it. The main thing of note is the 4 big wrought iron cages. They're not, once again, exactly like the ones that the Spawn were being transported in, but they are quite similar. Big metal boxes with a grate on the front that you can peer into.
okay.
So, how do you want to run this whole heist? We have 4 cages that will hopefully look like the ones you found. We have a cart with the delivery company's mark on it. The ship would have had, 1 pilot and 2 crewmen. Ooh, can I be the pilot? I think I have goggles in my bag here.
Do you know how to
goggles?
fly? Shut up. Do you know how to fly the ship?
She does, but you don't need to fly.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Like in theory. Okay, so to clarify, in theory, the delivery is done, quote unquote. Like, you know, the packages have been brought here, and like they will be coming to pick them up.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Who has the flight like information?
What is it me?
Sounds like an Ash bomb.
I was gonna say I feel like it's an Ash thing.
Was that handed to us at the guild?
Yeah, if Vessel would have given it to you in all logic.
And
I
yeah,
feel like Vessler wouldn't have trusted any of us with an
Nope.
Ash for Ash.
yeah. If there was paperwork, I would have collected it too. This eraser on this mechanical pencil sucks.
Damn.
Basically, like the way the delivery works from the hold on, let me find the thing. So you guys are all posing as members of the Raina Day Shipping and Deliveries Company. When you need it delivered, rain or shine. Shout out to Picture of Flora for that.
That's really good.
So basically, like the instructions indicate that from here, like if you were to deliver it, you would notify the harbor master that, hey, we got the package, and someone from Jadestone Company would come down, inspect it, and then you would escort, like you would finish the delivery by bringing it to their HQ with them. And, like it's door-to-door delivery, and that's it.
We're the last mile.
Basically, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think the plan was at least to have Junver in one of the boxes because his natural stealth sucks ass.
Does the paperwork say who like our first contact is there or no? Does it say like a specific person?
Yes. It has two like basically options for who is allowed to pick this thing up. One is Jadestone, like being the company, not like the individual who runs the company. Like a representative of the company can pick it up. And the other one is the reason we know this is sus in the first place is Philo Carmire.
Gotcha.
Well, one of the reasons I asked that is it like we're dropping it off and we don't have to do much talking, or is it hey, we're here, we're gonna have to talk a lot?
They're coming here, right?
Standard like operating procedure would be that someone comes here, proves that they are who they say they are, and are allowed to take this thing, and then go from there.
I just had a thought, and this should have been obvious, but people at this port would, at least a few people, not like, you know, everyone, would know me. They'd recognize me as a sailor, as a, you know, maybe from before I was like professional, but I think if I came up as like, I don't know, maybe not captain, but helmsman or navigator on the ship, like posed as that, I could have people vouch for me. If needed.
I would say as part of like as easy as like some people here have to pass as sailors, wind's probably an easy choice.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, airship sailor, not quite the same thing, but it's close enough.
I think you can make the career jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, just to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying, Chris. They're gonna send either somebody from Jadestone or somebody saying their Philo Carmine's gonna show up. We're gonna say, "Yep, here are the 4 crates you ordered," and they're gonna put it on a cart and take it away, and none of us are gonna go with them.
So
Probably.
procedure as company procedure would be that like if you're the Rain a Day delivery company, you guys are supposed to deliver it door to door.
So we
So
give
we
them
go
the
with
crates
it.
and then we take them with us to their place.
Yeah, and like the cart has y'all's company symbol, not y'all's company, you know what I mean? The company symbol on it. So like you guys should be bringing the cart all the way there, unloading it, and being like, "Pleasure doing business with you," and then fucking off.
Cool.
Except that we're not gonna fuck off and we're gonna reveal people.
All right, cool.
Well, the problem is though they're expecting 4 crates of something. We have 4 empty crates. So the question is, are we going to try and grab whoever comes to pick them up and go from and use that person, like, you know, threaten or charm that person, or are we going to try and get them to inspect something, hope they only expect 1 crate that we can fudge? Because we're not going to be able to fudge 4 crates worth of shit. If we're trying to get door to door, our only chance is to potentially hope they only check 1 of them and see if we can fudge 1 crate with the spawn. I think even that's tremendously unlikely.
Hey Chiron, how good's your major image or whatever? Or not Chiron, sorry, Alistair.
Oh, I mean, it can definitely do one of the. I can make a copy of one of the.
I feel like
you
you
could just
could,
make.
if they're in the same spot, you could probably do all four, right?
It's. I believe it's
It's like a
20-foot circle or something like that.
Yeah,
Major
so, like, if
image,
they're
20-foot
all-
illusion cube.
Because at least the way I imagine it in my mind is all of these crates are gonna be on some kind of cart, right?
Yes.
But then they'll start moving them. They'll start moving them.
I mean, I can move the image.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like they'll be on
Not-
some kind of cart. We'll have to have something covering them because like,
Yeah.
even realistically, they wouldn't have the like wrought iron cages out in the open where people can see Spawn being transported through the fucking
Right.
city. So there's got to be something covering.
Yeah,
them,
as long
right?
as I'm within range of it, which is 120
Yeah,
feet,
and we're
I can
going
keep
with
it
it.
working. Yeah. Although
Yeah,
it only lasts for
we're
10
going with
minutes,
it,
so that could be an issue if they check it again.
It doesn't need to be because they're not gonna keep checking this.
No,
I mean, they
they're
might
not.
check it again when we get to the door, so maybe
Yeah.
you have to cast it
But
again.
that's
if
where
you
we,
can
but that's
cast
where
it.
we need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but art spawn like loud too. Like after
I can make the sound.
when they're moving it.
They
I know,
did,
but
like,
when they're moving it
growl and
around, that's what I'm saying. When they're moving it around, though, they're gonna not. Once it's like 10 minutes has passed that they're doing the inspection
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, I can
Cast,
listen.
like,
I can make a
silence
minor
mode.
illusion to make the sounds. Like
Yeah, you
Okay.
can use a precedent.
I cantrip for that.
I would say another thing you could easily do to like make it because like Spawn are magical creatures, they're pretty complex. You could do something with like wind using summon creature effectively,
Yeah.
and then using an
Changing
illusion
image
on top of
it.
that.
Yeah,
No, that's definitely
well,
an,
and one of
something
them
we could
has
do.
me in it instead of a summoned creature, but
Oh yeah.
I didn't know we were decided on that.
I just
I
think it's
mean-
hilarious.
I think it's funny. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what point it's
I don't
supposed to
need to
serve.
be in the cage.
Just make sure. Just
I
make
would be
sure
fine.
that whatever the contraption is on that specific cage, that you can just kick it open. Because I would love.
Yeah.
I'm
As
pretty
funny
sure.
as it
I'm
would
pretty
be
sure
if
you
you to
could
be
break the
locked in there.
cage.
Yeah.
I could probably just like get big.
I'm pretty sure with 20 strength that guy could break out of the cage.
true.
Hopefully.
Hey, you've
Yeah,
seen my
remember, the
rolls.
other option is we just grab the courier and see if we can force him to take us back to where he was going.
Or just pretend to be him. We have a guy who can literally disguise
Well, then we don't know
himself.
where he'd be going.
That's true too. Yeah.
Sahaya pipes up. Oh, I do.
You
Oh.
know where they're taking the crates.
Well, I know where their company is.
So as long as that's where it goes,
Yeah,
That's
there's a small
fine.
chance they take it somewhere different, though, right?
That's a good point. Right, because they're doing a scheme.
Yeah. No, hey, listen, I love where your head's at, so thank you.
How far?
Also, worth note that, like, according to the documentation, there should be 1 pilot and 2 crewmen, and currently there's more of you than that.
Okay, great.
Well,
Alright, so-
I'm not gonna be a crewman. I'll tell you right now.
Junver's gonna be in a crate.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be a
so-
crewman either.
I personally think the crew should be Win, Alistair, and Miss Shamari.
She's
I
like, yes.
I think Chiron and I should stay out of sight.
I can just be like a bush in the cabin.
Ashbot,
I was
He wants to use that
Yeah.
combat flauge so bad.
I could just be like a Kate, or I could just be a bush or like a fucking tree.
Oh.
Slaying them.
Ashbot, do you have any good hiding magic?
fly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Fireworks.
Not the best in the middle of a very populated city.
Would you like to be a monster?
Oh,
I was just going to stay
It's-
out of sight and watch from a distance.
You could be a monster in a cage.
You're pushing this so hard. Ash, what was the rest of your plan? You went oh.
Oh well,
Alright.
I also have Ravium's glyph ring.
just
Oh, sick.
I can know where anything is.
Which is currently on, I think, Darmeondal.
just
Yeah.
Okay,
just
I would have deactivated it.
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
All right.
I would have been stalking. I would have been stalking Darme for the last
You're like, man,
arc and a half.
She goes to Chili's a lot.
She gets the samba class at 11 o'clock. Wow.
I know her whole schedule. And she also knows my whole schedule. It's very weird.
It's basically like leading a Wikipedia page on where they're gonna stand for 10 minutes and then sit. I could be like fine carpentry, like tapestry in like one of the fucking cages. Randomly.
The one thing I would say is like
matter.
this is a pretty busy port. If two of you were to try to like sneak around, it wouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. You just run the risk of being discovered, as with any stealth plan.
I'm gonna say, Chiron, you actually have good stealth.
Flash has silent feathers.
I also have good stealth.
How long do we have until they're supposed to show up?
I would say like okay. So here's like the full schedule basically. When the boat arrived, the fake boat that the Shamari had planted here for our little scheme here, they alerted the harbor master that the arrival happened. So harbor master would then send a message to the Jason company, "Hey, your delivery is in. Come get it." Soonish.
I know Miss Shamari was really excited to be part of the crew. Given that a bunch of people outside saluted her, do we maybe want to not bring her with us? I know it's gonna make her sad. But...
At that, Sahi goes, "Oh right," and reaches into her pouch and fumbles around a bit before producing a small, roundish crystal disc. "I've always wanted to use this," she mentions before running her thumb over the surface of the disc, which sparkles and alights in response. And she then brings the thumb up and brushes it across her face. First her lips, then her nose, eyes, and so on, and you watch as her face changes. Just ever so slightly to look like, well, uncannily not like her own. Like a lookalike of herself. Anyone else? She speaks as she offers the crystal item up for use.
I'm good.
Not my style.
I know this, but also you do wear a mask.
She's like, would it even work on him, or what's up with that?
Here's the question: should I be somebody else? I mean,
aren't you pretty like famous?
I don't know. Yeah,
No.
is anyone gonna recognize you?
Probably not. I don't think Alistair himself. Like, if it was my dad, obviously, yeah. But I think because he's kind of.
Do you look like your dad?
Yeah, ish.
He
looks more like his mom.
Yeah,
because he's an elf.
Okay.
That's how
but yeah, I don't think anybody recognizing him by, like, just on the street.
Mm-hmm.
This is just an excuse for me to do another character voice, is what I'm asking.
Right.
I mean, that's your call, dude. I don't think you need to, but if you want to, I'm not going to stop you.
That's a good point. I could do a voice without changing my appearance.
Just don't,
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, don't do anything stupid.
You got it. Okay.
Okay. My plan was to stay outside of the actual handoff and just kind of scout around,
Smart.
see if there's any, see if like if he has it, if the courier has backup or they have spies watching
Smart.
this. I just want to be on the outside, kind of scouting outside the actual handoff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll just be like a pile of feathers in the cabin, and then I'll just wait there. And then
what happened?
Like on the ship.
Yeah, on the ship.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, Alistair, Wynn, Sahia pose as crew. Junver in crate disguised as Monstar.
Yeah.
So, before we say this,
okay,
Junver, would you like to be a Monstar?
I mean, what are you gonna do different from what Alistair is gonna do with the image?
I'm gonna turn you into a beast.
Okay,
No.
well,
How?
Polymorph?
I will say the cages the cages only have that little bit of front, right, to let light in.
Yeah.
So they are pretty fucking dark.
Yes.
That being said, it better be a good fucking disguise for them to realize it's not a fucking spawn.
Yeah,
Hey,
listen.
gonna cast your image over me?
Yeah, Vin, save your spell slot. I'll just I'll do my major image.
Because we're gonna have to fill the other three cages anyway. So like, I feel like that's just wasting.
I mean, honestly, my advice to you, Junver, would just be like, wherever the looking hole is, just hide under that. So when they look in, they just see the image I'm casting.
Make a noise
just,
too.
Just put me in the and I'll be.
I mean, I don't think these cages are that fucking big, but like, yeah, that's
sure.
fine. They can fit a Junver. Maybe you gotta put your shield in the one next to you, but you can have your bucklers.
Cool.
It's fine. Yeah.
All right. I don't want to spend too much more time on this. Are we?
Yeah.
all in agreement?
Do we have any questions for Sahia before I read a bunch of shit?
We know. I know we don't know we're going to attend there, but how far is Jadestone's headquarters? I know we don't know that if that's where they're going, but I'm just curious. How far is it?
Not too far. 10, 15-minute walk, probably. With a cart, maybe closer to 15.
All right. Thank you. Good to know.
And
Did Ash? Did I miss it? Did you put your ring stamp on me or something else?
I'm gonna put it on you,
sick.
just in case things go really, really wrong and we somehow have to separate.
Could Sasuke give us any information about like?
You say Sasuke?
Did you say Sasuke?
I said Saskia, which is also not her name.
No, you said.
You said
No,
Sasuke,
you said
bro.
Sasuke.
Oh, damn.
You said Sasuke, bro.
Yeah, damn. Well, did Sasuke know anything about the company that
Yeah,
might be
dude,
relevant?
Chris, where's Sasuke in this whole plan? What's Sasuke doing?
He's crossing out his fucking guild signet.
He's becoming an Avenger.
Wait, can we trade out one of the crates for a big barrel?
Can we trade out one of our crew members for Sasuke?
We don't have any spawn, but we do have Sasuke in a stinky barrel. Can we just do that instead?
Yo, saying there would be a hell of a different show if we had Sasuke on the team.
It'd be a worse one.
The TL retrieval arc.
Good.
So you're asking about the company?
Well, it's just like, do you know anything about like how these handoffs normally go? Procedures, protocols, and yeah, Jadestone information that might be relevant for us trying to fake our way through this right now.
On the first part, on like, does she know about like trade and shit like that? What, are you fucking kidding me?
Cool.
No, she's a spoiled rich girl. She's all so Sahi is also a shaper. Like her role within society, I guess, is like, you know, to be an architect of magic, basically.
She's an archmage.
She makes arches really well, so that's her specialty. This isn't really her bag.
Cool.
On the Jadestone thing, yeah, so they're a mining and shipping company. They have a few quarries and mines along like the river routes connected to Adelmar, and then some trade camps and mines further south in the desert. And they're run by this lady named Shadia Jadestone. Allegedly, she's the daughter of some wealthy Ekran merchant, and she expanded to Adelmar, you know, trade capital of the Empire, but far from the actual capital. She's, I don't know, she's pretty, people like her, she's at the right parties with the right people. My brother thinks she's like the greatest addition to Adelan society in years, but I don't know, something about her's wrong. She just appears, money in hand, starts up her company, it's instantly successful, everyone likes her, right place, right time. Something about it isn't right.
Cool. Sorry, Chris, what was that? What was that name again?
Shadia. It's spelled. Here, I'll just type it in the fucking chat. Shout out to. I'm almost certain this is Katya. Let me check the top of my doc because it does say it. Shout out to. Shout out to Katya Woodtuck for Shadia and Archphoenix for Jadestone. This is a double.
Ooh.
Sorry, let me finish reading the thing that she was about to say.
Cool.
Right. Sahia begins moving away a bit to place her hands on the ship's railing. I have to come clean. I'm not just helping to help. I don't like Miss Jadestone. I don't trust her, and it's my duty as a member of the House Shamari to protect Adelmar. So if no one else wants to investigate her, I'll do it, and I'll arrest her. And she, like, crosses her arms.
Okay, loves the enthusiasm, but, we'll take care of this, and you'll be there to help us. Sasuke.
Oh, shout out to the $1 donation we got from Uchiha Sasuke.
That's it, I'm here to...
Sahia turns up at Chidori's house.
I'm here to kill a certain someone. Definitely not Alistair, is what they said. Very good.
I have one more question before we put me in a box.
Yeah,
Yes, we'll make sure there's air holes for you.
No, not that. Like,
put down some newspaper for him.
what are we doing once we get there?
Oh, dog.
Wrecking house.
Punching things.
Yeah, like are we just going full bore, big jumper wreck
Yeah,
walls?
I don't know what is our technical overall goal they told us to do again. Refresh that.
Basically, our plan is to figure out what the fuck's going on. Who is getting this shipment of spawn? Is it the Shatterers? Is it like is it someone else? Like what the fuck's going on? How did they get access to this shit? How did they know about this shit? Like it. Answer all the questions is basically.
So maybe immediately killing everybody might not be the best plan.
Yeah, it might not be the best idea.
We should be trying to learn things, not fight things. But
so my job will be to stay in the box and listen, and then
as long as possible.
Yeah, and if there's like an opportunity to sneak out and like look at paperwork or try to find anything, I can do that.
Yeah, sneaking is definitely your strong suit.
Yeah, it'll go great.
All right.
Sneak King, the hit video game.
Holy shit. For the what do you call it? Shits and giggles. I don't want to ruin her fun, but should I be the captain just because I'm the best at rolling all these persuasion and persuasion checks I'm going to be doing?
I mean, you could easily just say that you're the one who's leading the thing, but the pilot.
Yeah, I mean, the captain doesn't necessarily have to be the person to make the hand
Yeah,
off.
She's the pilot, not the captain. Anyway. So.
Oh, true. All right, then yeah, you can be the pilot. I don't care.
She's like, "Fuck yeah!" And she takes a pair of goggles out of her satchel and puts them on. She's like, "Yes."
Looking good.
She's the skipper.
It's not too long before 3 individuals approach the ship. 2 of them uniformed in what looks like any standard factory or maybe Smith's uniform. And the last in a slightly more well-kept and proper uniform. Something more befitting a merchant, someone in charge, albeit a lot more plain than Sahia's disguise. He steps forward, placing a foot on the gangway of the ship before clearing his throat. A delivery for the Jadestone Company. He speaks directly, asking the question with very little inflection, almost like he's stating it and not asking it.
Yes, I believe we have the 4 crates you need right here.
He reaches into a pouch that hangs from his robes and unclasps it to reveal a badge. No, it's a trademark, a literal trademark, bearing the resemblance of sort of like a gemstone, like that sort of like
green?
Angularity and facetedness, carved in roughly the shape of a dragon's head. And he like presents it, doesn't say anything, and like clasps it back up. I'm here to inspect the cargo before delivery. The Lady Jadestone will be very upset if her new items for her menagerie aren't in proper order.
But of course, please, you're free to examine. And I assume I've cast a spell before this point.
Yeah. All the stuff we said we did. I'm out.
Cool, great. Just making sure you weren't gonna fuck me on that.
There appears to be a single dwarf in these pots and nothing else.
Excuse you, giant. It's a small giant.
You didn't even put down newspaper for him. What a bunch of assholes.
Yes, this is exactly what Miss Jadestone ordered. One very small giant. How did you know? It was exactly what I wanted for Christmas.
The dragonkin moves his way over to the cages, placing a hand on top of one of them. The one that, Junver, you are in. And he peers into it. I'll
rattle it a little bit.
From your side, Junver, all you can see is piercing eyes, dimly glowing as they look inside the cage. And Alistair, can I have what do you want to do to sell the convincingness of your spell as creating spawn here?
I feel like it's a performance check.
Great.
If that makes sense. Like, I mean, I'm good at that.
I would say
also...
you gotta like puppeteer them.
Yeah. That's a 10 plus 8, 18.
He watches you make spawn like growl or leap at the exposure. Hang on, my cat's knocking my shit over. It's fine. He was just in a box.
Spawn.
The The dragonkin watches as you manipulate the spawn and make it growl or like move towards the opening of the cage, and he like backs up a little bit as it gets closer to him. Clearing his throat, he rises, giving the top of the cage like a knock for good measure before turning to you. Let's say Alistair. Right?
Oh, when he knocks, I rattle the cage again.
And then he's like,
He's like,
Right, load them up. Let's get going. He speaks before clapping his hands at the two companions he brought with him. You two, assist them. I would like these delivered before the Lady Jaystone has her breakfast.
she sounds
let's get loaded.
awfully chipper.
He like you speak and he just kind of like doesn't respond to you.
Yeah, I'm helping put the boxes on the goddamn crate or whatever, the carts or whatever. Fuck this guy, he's an asshole.
He's doing his job. What do you want him to fucking do?
He's being an asshole.
Be nicer when he does his job.
Yeah.
I will say, can I have an insight check? So who else is on Win? Let's go with Win.
Yeah. Yeah, Win and Junver are the only two the other two inside.
I think we're like flanking Alistair here.
Oh, we forgot something.
Oh,
I'm not
that's a
gonna
bad
bring it
one.
up in case Chris doesn't think of it.
Insight is plus wisdom, so that's a 7.
His temperament seems to have changed a little bit since inspecting the crate. He's still rude, but he's slightly different than he was minutes ago. It's a 7. I can't give you a lot here.
Yeah, that's fair.
For sure.
As you two, when are you helping Alistair load these boys?
Yes.
As you two are doing that, Sahia approaches the Dragonkin man. Sorry, can I get your name just for our records of who picked up the delivery? And the Dragonkin looks at her and like kind of thinks before answering. Ren Naru. I tend to the Lady Jadestone's investments and interests on behalf of the company, of course.
Is this a patron name?
Shout out to patron Ren Naru.
Nice.
That's why I had to get the name out there. Also, before I read a bunch of shit that has this guy's name mentioned in it.
I was like, damn, that's actually really smart of her to get this guy's name, and none of us thought of it. But no, yeah, you had to do that for reasons.
She like goes over to like help, quote unquote, you guys loading them. She's like, should we ask where he's going?
Yes.
Sure. Hello, Mr. Naru. Are we taking this to the normal Jadestone headquarters? Is Vic okay?
You okay?
Vic does not sound fine.
No, Vic is sick as a dog. We should not have gone to see Wicked today, but Vic really wanted to.
How was it?
Oh, it was great. It was fantastic. Jumper, can you roll a perception check while I do this?
Wait, did you say Junver?
Yeah. In response to your question, Ren responds, I believe we paid for discretion, not questions. If you have further questions, you may direct them to your superiors after my delivery is complete.
16 on that perception roll.
So the goons that are helping lift the crates onto the cart, they're like jostling you the fuck around like nobody's business, not treating this like precious cargo, definitely not treating it like they're aware there is an animal inside of this, allegedly.
Quote unquote animal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of brushing your question off, Alistair. Right then, all four secured, let's get going. He gestures to his two employees, I guess, to grab the cart and begin to leave with the cages.
I'm assuming they're doing this in like a way of like, you're not following us, this is us doing it.
Bingo, bango, ha-ta-ta.
Okay.
I'm definitely like trying to be as oblivious as possible, going with them, like loading up, inserting myself.
I mean, listen, I'll follow them and be like, listen, I understand discretion is what you pay for and what you get, but it is also part of my job to make sure it safely sees its destination. I don't have to go inside your building. I just have to see it delivered.
And Sahib pipes in, oh, also it's our cart, we kind of need that back.
Also that.
Persuasion check, Alistair.
And I'm just like basically forcing myself to help them.
You can add a 1 to that from Sahia's help action.
Cool.
Nice.
22.
That's pretty good.
I got a plus 11 naturally to that, so...
Yeah. The Dragonkin man folds his arms and just sort of, like, nods begrudgingly and goes, very well, help them carry it.
Great.
And I'm assuming you and Win, and I guess Sahia, help them move this cart. This is apparently a cart that 5 people can push. And with that, you guys begin moving through the streets. Sahia sort of, like, is carefully helping steer, so it doesn't seem like you don't know where you're going. Can I get some checks? Can I get some information on what Ash and Chiron are doing at this time?
Well, if there's a hidden away cabin, I would have been, like I said, just a random object in there. I would like to think it was just like, I don't know, a tree like laying down on the ground.
You were like a potted plant sitting on the fucking
tree laying on the ground. That's really good.
Inside. The tree.
Alright, so
inside.
they get off the boat. You whip off the combat flage like you're fucking Frodo. Now what are you doing?
Is there a way to like? Is there an open like window, or can we just like take peek through the door, see if they're like gone? And we probably would have heard a lot of the commotion.
It's a boat. There's like portholes.
Okay, so we just see them moving down the street, all of them at least.
Yeah, they don't appear to be like looking back or checking over their corners or anything like that. If anything, it looks like a routine ass delivery.
Okay. How many people are on the street besides just the cart?
Fuckloads.
Is it? Okay, so I can actually just probably
an
start walking through
Assassin's
the
Creed
street.
crowd's worth.
Okay, I'll just start like walking through the street, like just slow pace, like walking after the cart.
Just to get off the boat without being like spotted, like descending a boat that allegedly only had 3 people on it. Give me a stealth check.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, I mean that's it's not like that. This isn't like a super hard thing to do. You're getting off of a boat and walking into a crowd. Ash, were you on the boat or were you already hiding?
No, I was outside the entire time, just trying to keep stock of whether anything suspicious was going on outside.
Okay, I'm gonna say that unless you've already started moving, Chiron is able to easily catch up to you, and you guys can start moving through the crowd, either like a little separately, entirely separately, or together.
We're definitely going to be using some space from I'd assume we're going to be trying to keep some space from each other.
Like opposite sides of the street, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like an old, this is a port, it's like an old cobblestone street. There's no real, like, you have to go this way or that way. People are just kind of going, however. And you guys trail. You continue on, minutes ticking by on your tricks and transformations here, as you eventually begin to approach, I guess, like a more, how would I describe it? More like industrial part of town, where as opposed to like, this is the port. This is like where like, factories and warehouses and shit like that are, and like, I guess architecture firms. This is a city of builders. Can I? So, let's put it this way. After 10 minutes have passed, what is your plan on the illusion front? I'll also say that you guys threw a tarp over. Actually, I'm not gonna say that you guys did this. I'm gonna say that the Jaystone Company put a tarp over the cart.
I would be shocked if they fucking didn't.
We already planned for that. We knew they wouldn't have want anyone being able to see what's in these crates. So I feel like we just
Yeah. I just want to make the point that they had already planned on doing that. They brought a tarp to put over this shit.
Oh, good. They also didn't want a bunch of spawn being noticeable and people going through a city street.
Yes.
Hey. If it gets to be where they look in again, we can figure it out, but I can just use a minor illusion cantrip to keep making sounds and effects to make it seem like they're there.
Okay. As you continue on, can I get a joint stealth check from our 2 sneaky boys? And can I get a joint performance check from Win and Alistair? And I guess I'll throw Sahi in there too.
25.
I'm gonna give guidance to myself and Sasuke.
Yeah, Sasuke needed that, so that's pretty good.
Nice. Shamari. I'm fucked up so bad now.
Okay, well that's bad because I rolled a 1 on my d20.
A 1?
I know how that feels.
So that makes 4 plus performance. 5.
Oh no.
Well, I got a 25.
Okay, blessings beat a Sasuke.
That's still enough.
Yeah. Well, it's 2 passes and 1 fail, so.
Yeah.
And Jason, you said you got a 25.
I got 25. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely did. They definitely are not noticing us because I rolled a 23.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Y'all are just any motherfuckers in a crowd.
Yeah, they ain't noticing shit about the two of us.
Somehow between the ship and here, Chiron and Ash have donned big coats with hats and have newspapers.
Win is humming a little sea tune.
I'll say for your fail effectively. As y'all are walking, you at some point like trip and you go, oh shit, because you're too busy whistling, and Ren, the dragonkin, looks at you and like is sort of like a little sus, like what's wrong with you fucking idiot? But you go back to like whistling and doobadoo, and he's like, all right, whatever, it's nothing. Let's see, where am I? You continue on, and yes, as I mentioned, the illusion has passed at this point. And you arrive at the back of a building, or at least, an entrance to a grand stone building. And judging by just like passive perception level, you can plainly tell this is either a rear entrance or like a service entrance or something of that nature. And a small gate is opened up to let you and the cart with your friend inside into a rear courtyard, which quickly closes behind, leaving Chiron and Ash outside. This seems to be a yard for exactly what you guys are doing here, loading and unloading of cargo. And you can see what looks to be a storehouse or something like it on the opposite side of this small little enclosed area, where 2 more Jadestone Company employees linger by the entrance. And Ren claps his hands at them before they quickly make their way over and start to help unloading the crates.
Are there any, windows or something so that we can try to get our friends in?
So I didn't really talk about the layout of Valimar. This is a big stone city. Rivers run through it. It's got like a river delta that like you can ship stuff all over the world for. That's why it's a trade hub. This building is like embedded into stone. It's almost like a tunnel, like the warehouse that I'm talking about.
It's like my first Minecraft house.
Yes. It's just a long, the actual building is not where they're taking this in. Like the company HQ. It's like a warehouse that is attached to the building.
Yeah.
The Dragonkin man turns to you now, Sahia and Alistair, and you would almost be willing to say he's smiling. He's excited about something. Well then, that'll be all. I will pass my thanks along to your superiors. Do take this as a merit of your company's completion, and the company will handle payment in the usual manner. He speaks as he opens that pouch of his again and produces a sealed envelope, offering it out to you, Alistair.
So, sorry, there are him, his 2 helpers. That,
a total of 4 employees plus Ren.
Ren, so the 2 that came with us, 2 from here.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
Also, a question: did Shahia make any indication that this is Jadestone headquarters, or did we in fact go to a separate place? Did she make any indication of that, or did she not say anything?
She hasn't said anything. You probably weren't in range to see the crest he presented, like the trade. Literal trademark. Alistair, this is the same.
They end up walking.
Okay.
Over 10 minutes, so the illusion has lapsed.
I meant just because Sahia said it would take 15 minutes to...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 15-20 minutes was pretty accurate.
Okay.
Okay, so it could be.
It could be.
It could be there in the headquarters.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and he's just holding an envelope.
Yeah.
That is not the payment, but it's something.
It's like the delivery was completed.
Cool.
Here's your fucking, here's your 1099.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Great.
I need to do something to stay here.
Yeah, for sure. I'll take it and I say, hold up just a moment. Let me make sure everything is in order here. And I open it up. I'm looking at it. What is there anything on here that I should be looking at, Chris? Is it the actual paperwork?
So you open it, and he seems very suspicious of that. Like you open it, and he almost like moves out to stop you, but then like once you've opened it, he's just like, okay, yeah. It's like a bill of sale, effectively. It's just like, it's just like all the information that would be included in like a regular thing. This is definitely not supposed to go to the guy who delivers it. It's supposed to definitely go to your boss.
Discretion. Sorry, I know. It's trust me. It's very weird. I had a job 2 weeks ago. They gave me a paper and it was totally the wrong one, and the higher ups were pissed. Almost lost my job over it. Thank you. This looks very good.
It happens more often than you think. Sahi pipes in. Kind of a deception check. You once again getting the hell back.
Sure, man.
Another one.
I got a 23. I've plus he's getting more sus of y'all, but like he has no thing to base it on, so he's just like, vibes are off, but okay. He goes,
I think it's time for something big.
What?
During this, they are taking the crates inside of this like warehouse building. The goons who are carrying them are not inspecting them at all.
We're inside the building right now. Yes.
No, you are just outside the building.
I thought we went.
I thought they closed the door behind us.
So it's like there's like a rear courtyard. Like if you've ever seen like the back of a fucking like Walmart or whatever, like where the trucks come to load shit in. You're in a loading dock.
Yeah, we're past the first gate, but we're not inside the building yet.
How have we me and Ash?
So for you two, you guys are outside of the loading dock gate. This is just like a back courtyard. There's no like armed guards here, and it's not like it's a real wall. It's probably like fucking 3 feet thick. Right. It's the thickness of the gate. It's just like that's just like a private little area of the company. And the gate's like 10 feet high.
I was gonna say, are we able to see who some of the guys who are taking the package look like from how far away we are?
No, I assume we're outside of a gate, so no.
Yeah, it's a solid stone wall and then just like a wooden gate.
Okay.
Go ahead, one.
So they're taking this into an open door to.
They're taking it like into a warehouse, and like it's it's dimly lit in there. You can't really see where they're taking it to, but like from what you can see here, perception check.
Perception check. Sure. That is 16 plus 7 is 25. No,
from like
23.
Blanket level, it's a warehouse. There's crates and barrels and shit. From here, you can see like there's a lot of like stone and like mining implements, but like beyond that, it's kind of too dark, or like they go to the left, you can't really see.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out how we can stay here, keep going without getting shoot away and shoot out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Speaking of, as always, the Jadestone Company appreciates your professionalism. Please take your cart on your way out and have a lovely day. Ren speaks before turning to walk away.
One more thing. Between you and me, I would be very careful about the handling of them. I know your men were a bit, shall we say, unfragile with the goods. Wink. And I think you and I both know they need a bit more of a delicate hand.
Are they through that door yet?
Yes. At least like so here's what I'll say. Like they're taking the crates one at a time because they're somewhat heavy.
Yeah.
I'll say that there's one crate still left out here as this. They're not like they're walking like freaking.
Which one is John Brennan?
Let's say the one that's already in there.
Okay.
Make it a history. Make it a history check. Make him sweat a little bit. Make it a history check.
John, roll me a d4. Let's see if you got the same number I did.
Oh no. Okay.
We need to make Alistair make something that's an Arcana check. Oh, you were talking about magic? It can't be perception or deception.
John already inside.
Okay.
John already inside.
Ever Entropy said, I need to know if you said wink out loud. I 100% did. Saying wink out loud is the greatest thing ever.
Wait, did you say you were gonna be somebody else, and then you're still using the same?
No. I ended up not doing it. There was no point to.
Okay, but it would have been funny though.
Ren goes inside, and the Shatterers are all at a big table eating sandwiches. And he goes, "Yeah, it's got the German accents outside."
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Hey. What was I gonna say? Roll me a persuasion check, Alistair.
Okay. Oh, baby, that's a 16 plus 11, a 27.
As you're sort of talking about the cargo, he definitely doesn't like that. But
yeah, I know. But
as you sort of convey that you're in the know about what's in there, he nods and just goes, "I'm much more concerned about the locks breaking than I am about what the security of what's inside." And then he turns away.
How many eyes are on us right now?
So here's what happens. They finished bringing the last crate inside as you guys are like, making a real show of getting the cart ready to go as you're stalling.
Yeah.
And the last two guards, the two guys that were already stationed here, not the guys that helped you carry, they return out front. And as you're like fake turning to walk away, can I have a perception check? Alistair, you have advantage on this because it's listening based.
Oh, sweet. Ooh. Even with advantage, I got a 10. My highest roll was a 9 plus 1.
Hey, those good rolls can't keep going forever.
No.
As y'all are milling about, the only thing you overhear is Ren instructing those two employees to stand guard. He says more stuff, but that's all you can make out.
Damn it. It's two people.
So we've got eyes on us, probably.
Oh,
it's
100%. So sorry. Has essentially the gates that the boxes just went through closed? Like,
so there's no actual gate there.
If we were to do something, would Ren still be able to see us? I guess is what I'm asking.
As far as you can tell right now, yes. If you waited for some time to pass, he might be far enough away, but you have no way of knowing that in this moment.
Gotcha.
And like they're opening the back gates for you to fucking leave.
Yeah. Okay, I start stalling. I turn to I turn to her and I'm just like turn to Win. I'm like, do you have the notes for the next delivery? Where are we off to after this?
And I start fumbling around in my
and I say, oh god. God damn it, Charlene, you can't have done this again. You had one job, Charlene.
This is pirate, fucking levels of, break. Well, good thing we mentioned that. This reminds me so much like this.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm trying to make sure...
Can I have a perception check from Ash and Chiron?
What are we doing? I thought we were just having a smoke break.
Yeah. I got 22.
Okay.
Can I see these guys?
No, you hear them stalling.
I got a 12. I rolled a 12.
You guys can't see it, but I'm red underneath my bandages in embarrassment.
Yeah, Chiron, you overhear them blatantly stalling.
You say Charlie?
Charlene. Charlene is the fuck.
Charlene.
Yo, were you trying to use a patron name there?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, that is one.
Oh.
Then sure.
Shout out, patron Charlene for Charlene.
Fantastic.
That doesn't count.
No. He'll get your. That's a common name in Rame.
Can I try to stealthily cast a spell?
You don't have subtle casting, correct?
No. Can I ask Chiron? Are they pirating it again?
Yes, they are.
Damn it!
Yeah, Ash, you have to do something quick. I could maybe knock out one of the guards, but you have to.
I know where Jumver's gonna be no matter what happens, so I'm kind of, Once Jumver gets big, we'll know that's the time. Once Jumver gets big, we'll know that's the signal to go in.
Do I know? Does Chiron know that we can tell that he's big? I don't understand.
You'd have
how that thing works. Yeah, exactly.
So you don't know.
He's deep in a building.
Once we hear things going very badly. Once I see the location of where he is go from ground level to taller. I'll know he's gotten big, and I'll know that's time to go in.
In this courtyard,
I'm still smoking.
So this area there's an area outside where they're loading in, right?
Yeah.
Can I, if I peer over this 10-foot wall, can I like look in, or can I like climb up a little bit?
Yeah, sure. It's not like it's not like it's perfectly smooth. You could like.
I see how many people. I see the two of them fumbling around because I heard them.
The three of them, Kasahi is there too, and you see two guards who are like, "What the fuck are these?"
Assuming like.
Right, and they're looking at him.
They're looking at Alistair and Wynn.
I'm sneaking into this courtyard.
Stealth check.
Yeah, while they're distracted. Okay, 19.
Okay, you like vault over the side and like get behind some crates and stuff.
Shipments, yeah.
You're now in this courtyard as well.
Okay.
Those goons haven't noticed you yet. Hold on, everyone, pause.
Yep.
Those of you in the crate dimension.
Yeah.
Time passes as your friends fuck around. It's hard to tell how much time when you're in the crate. But once again, you have been loaded and moved around, and this time brought into some kind of dimly lit room. Can I have a perception check?
You may have a perception check. Ooh, that's pretty good. What's that? 22.
Oh, that's very good. So, I'm going to give you a bunch of info here. It's a darkish room, like I just said. And you notice there's crates and boxes. It seems to be obviously some kind of storage warehouse, and from what you can tell, pretty large one. Lots of rows and stacks of crates, barrels, treasure chests, and weapons and armor. And you recognize a bit more, namely an abundance of cages. Some, like the ones you're currently in, big, strong, and secure. Others more standard, like what you might place a bird or something more delicately kept in. You also recognize, and recognize is a strong word here, you see what you identify to be banners on the wall. Some rolled up, others displayed like you might see on like a palace or like an army might use in like a battlefield.
Okay.
Anything on that before I jump back to the outside idiots?
Do I recognize the banners?
History check.
Oh.
History. Oh, I do have history. That's unexpected. All right. 21?
Whoa.
So, 21. You don't recognize these banners, but hold on. You feel like if you had seen them before, you would recognize them. Like, these don't look like anything you've seen across your travels all over, you know, the nations and stuff like that. These must be foreign. Or for something that that isn't a noble house or something like that.
What is like does the banner have like an emblem or a symbol on it that you can describe?
So it's the same rough tealish green color that the banners that made up outside are, but you can't make out the symbol from here. The only thing you can tell is that it definitely isn't the same symbol as the company.
Okay.
And during this time, that the Dragonkin merchantman Ren Naru has entered the room you are in, and is clearly, you know, doing something else and not coming to the cages at this exact moment. Outside in the goober dimension, the two guards are like, "Hey, what you got? Y'all gotta get the fuck out of here."
So sorry. Vil takes us outside. One more question. And I hate to be such a bother. Doesn't have to be in here. I understand you guys want us out. Safety, security, all that. Do you know a place nearby? And I'm like walking a little bit closer and closer to them as this is happening.
Wynn, did you want to still try to cast a spell stealthily?
If you'll allow me.
I'll give you a stealth check now.
Yes.
Before you cast a spell to see if they notice you doing something.
Yes.
Take it with advantage. He's distracting them.
Do you
that's
actually? Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. Fuck what I was gonna say. All right.
Do you know a place I could use a toilet around here? I've got to piss so fucking bad.
He's like, yeah, you're gonna want to go down to Marty's on 8th. You should get the sandwiches while they're great. Wynn, go ahead, cast.
Okay, I think I want to cast Pass Without Trace on myself and Alistair, and if possible, Cameron and Ash, if they're close enough.
You have to have line of sight on that, or does it just say within a range?
30 feet radius.
Yeah, that's fine. You're in range of all these people.
Nice.
I'm gonna. Do you want to add Sahi to that?
Yeah, I was just saying.
Oh, yes.
But
What?
also an interesting choice of
They're
spell.
looking at looking at us.
Everyone else, you feel magically emboldened.
Okay. How? Let me ask you this, Chris. How isolated is this place? Do you have to deliberately look in here to know what's going on?
Oh, with the gate closed, unless someone did what you did and bolted over the top.
Like
no way to see
really,
it.
you have to be trying to look in.
Yeah.
And so I will say, perception check from Chiron.
Yeah. Wait.
Perception make the most sense here? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, I got a 4.
This courtyard is very empty. Besides these two dudes.
Cool.
Oh God. And how far away am I from one of the dudes?
15 feet.
So,
I'm gonna close the distance, and when I'm gonna try to sneak up behind him, and I'm gonna stunning strike one of the guys.
Assuming I see Chiron doing this, I cast Charm Person on the other one.
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Let's go with this. So you're gonna charm person the guy who just told you about the sandwich place, Marty's.
Yeah.
On 8. Chiron.
Do I see? I assume I'm not gonna stunning strike the guy he's charming. I'm gonna I'll even single. I'm like.
I mean, if I see.
Yeah,
you,
it's not. It's gonna be. Yeah. It's gonna be
if you
obvious.
do it really quickly, I'm gonna see you
Yeah.
behind a crate poking out, about to attack a guy. I'm gonna pick the other.
Chiron. So you're sneaking around, ducking behind barrels and shit.
Yeah.
Can I get a stealth check? You have plus whatever the fuck from plus out traits. 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be fine.
Yeah.
You could get 30s on this one.
22.
Damn.
22.
Okay. Make your attack roll to stunning strike.
Yes. I have to hit him first, technically, but I got a couple of chances of doing that. We'll say.
Speaking so far away from the microphone, it's
know.
really funny.
All right, to hit. It is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, these guys. These are civilians. They
These
don't
are robbers. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he has to pass a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
He'll probably. I mean, if he's an NPC,
Roll it 2. He's got +0 because he was born.
Right.
3 seconds ago.
He is stunned.
The other guy also has to make a wisdom saving throw.
He not failed.
Thank Christ! Holy shit! If he didn't, I was gonna be really stressed.
He not succeeded. He headbutts you.
We're gonna have to
Roll
kill him,
initiative.
man.
But here's the thing: when they're charmed, they still see their friend stunned on the ground. That's what I'm kind of like.
Oh, but he regards me friendly, and I'm like, oh my god, Jerry.
I injected the guy with some.
While they're doing that, can I shift into a rat?
Classic win maneuver.
We don't. Hey, Win. I love the gumption, but we have a guy on the inside who is now friends with us for the next hour. We don't need to become rats.
I as this guy's stunned, I it kind of like the Indiana Jones.
Hold on, everyone, calm down.
Yeah.
So you stunned this guy. We charmed the other guy. You've still done an offensive action. He's not going to be cool with that. You can convince him via charm, but he's not going to just believe you blindly. That's not how charm works.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
Sorry. This man, you didn't see him earlier. He's hot. He's easy to miss. He is actually our crew's doctor, and he realized that your friend was coming down with a disease, so he gave him an injection to make him better. Let me roll on it, Chris.
Yeah, persuasion check.
I also have advantage.
We really are fucking pirating this again, aren't we?
Actually, I don't have advantage, but it's still a 18.
He's like, what's going? There's so much information happening at once. I trust this handsome German man implicitly, but that guy just stabbed my buddy. And Sahi goes, Karen, can you just do the thing to him too, please?
No. Sorry. What's your name, my friend?
Oh, you fucking asshole. Minky. Yo, shout out patron Mickey. This guy's Minky.
Minky, I love you, Minky.
Minky. I'll take care. I'll take care of him, Minky. Don't worry.
Minky.
I'm a professional. You can tell by my attire.
Minky, I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing. I just realized that I left something on the back of one of the crates. It was a gift from me, from my mother. Can we please go to the crates? Could you let us inside for just a minute?
Chris, are there any good funnies? Are there any good funnies in the newspaper I'm reading outside?
There's a great Heathcliff today.
Oh, that's how you know this is a fantasy world.
Does he have NFTs?
Yeah. Saya goes and cracks the gate open enough that Ash can come in if he wants to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fine. I get.
The whole time he doesn't care.
Alistair, do you
I was just thinking of the fact that we always know where Junver is, and I was just gonna wait to see where things went.
Hey man,
I kind of gesture.
No
I gesture towards the guy on the ground, like in terms of like, and then like do like a motion over like your entire body. Like, are you gonna be this dude to get in, or?
Oh. Huh, I hadn't thought of that. That's a good idea. Yeah, hey, Minky, what was your friend's name?
That's Cool Steve, actually.
Cool Steve! I love Cool Steve's look. I'm gonna copy it real fast.
And I take Indiana Jones, like kind of like how he beats up the guy who gets on the boat. And
no matter of charm is making this not weird as
I'm not
for this guy. He's so confused and suspicious. I don't like this. This is outwardly hostile action.
No.
I'm just taking his hat. I'm just taking his hat off.
So nice. This plan should have stopped working like 20 minutes ago.
Chris,
charm is so powerful.
Saya clubs
No,
Mickey
it's
that
not.
he has with a brick.
I bite his ankle. I bite his ankle.
Yeah, no, okay, this is stupid. Sorry, Minky, can we please go inside?
Just knock the other dude out.
It would be really helpful to have a guy leading us to the place.
And then once someone else sees us, and once a single other human sees us, they'll know it's bullshit.
But that's what I'm saying. If he actually legitimately, if he was dressed as this dude, he could get in. That was my thought, but good luck convincing.
I need you up to decide what the fuck you're doing, because currently you have a friend inside. You have a very confused guard, and you have a knocked out dude.
Listen, this
who will not be knocked out forever.
This man's name is Minky. I'm keeping him in the story as long as I can, so I can keep saying his name.
Minky's really tired.
Okay.
All right,
I'm gonna scurry on inside.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Losers.
Also,
right.
you can keep Minky in a state of bewilderment as long as you keep talking to him.
Yeah.
But the second he's out of your charm radius, he's going to start being suspicious, and he's going to call for help.
I just assume he was. Oh, that's fine. How far away are you walking with Mickey up to the gate?
I mean, my plan was to go inside with Minky and have him take us
that's
where
what I
the
thought.
crates are.
That's what I thought. Start walking in.
Come on, Minky.
All right, go ahead.
Please,
All right,
thank you so
fine.
much for this, Minky. You're the best.
You rolled really good with persuasion. He'll disregard the knocked out friend for now.
I've got him.
You gotta fuck over Zach sometimes.
Yeah, you know.
This plan is not
Dude, if you don't like this, you don't like fun storytelling. You are crazy.
No, we can make a charm person perfect like this. You're going to choose a friendly acquaintance, not trusting every single action you do, regardless of how ridiculous.
No, actually reach. I don't know. As long as he's not. Zach didn't do anything negative though. That's the thing.
You're Zach's accomplice, and you're doing something hostile.
Right. If your friend knocks someone unconscious, would you automatically just be like, "Oh, you said it's okay. I automatically trust that happened."
He's a doctor.
If a doctor knocks someone unconscious, would you suddenly be like, "Oh, that's normal"?
I'm back on Pridge's side. Actually, I'm not allowing this. Fuck off.
That was cool.
No, fuck it. The charm fails because you did a hostile action.
The hostile action happened before he was charmed.
It happened at the same time. That's how this works.
All right, fine. Then fucking kill him, Chiron. Fucking kill him. I don't care.
All right. As soon as I see that the guy's like, wait, what's going on? I just mount this dude and start pummeling
Do
him
another
into,
attack
like
roll.
a pulp. I mean, I crit him. I fucking crit this guy over and over again.
Okay.
I can non-lethally knock him out. Like, if you want me, he's gonna be crit over and over again.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll damage.
It's just gonna be damage over and over again.
Wait, on the guy that's up?
No, on the ground.
No, the guy that's on the ground is unconscious.
Yeah.
The guy that's what is happening?
The other guy, Jason. We're killing.
What are you doing? There's 4 of you.
We're killing Minky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because Prij hates Minky for some reason.
No, fuck it. Actually, fuck it. Sahia shapers a brick into her hand and clubs this guy over the back of his
That's
head.
fine.
Great.
I thought I was taking care of this guy. I thought I was taking care of this guy.
I took my head out the door. I say, Ash, get in here. We're doing this now.
That's 10 damage. He's unconscious.
Cool.
Fuck's sake.
Right, yeah, sorry. I thought I was taking care of this guy on the ground. Sorry.
No, he's already unconscious. We don't need to do anything about him.
No, he's paralyzed. He's paralyzed. I have to knock him out.
Hey, Chris, have I scurried up to David yet?
Yeah, you scurry into the fucking the warehouse zone, the box dimension. When I'm saying in this moment you don't need to roll a stealth check, everybody else who would like to sneak into the building,
Yeah.
please roll.
And
a
I pick up
cool pass without trace.
I pick up Cool Steve's hat and throw it to Alistair and kind of give him like a.
All right.
Sure.
All right. I disguise self. I'm Cool Steve now.
Be Minky. Be Minky.
You should be me.
All right, my stealth check's a 22.
Thank you.
Mine's mine's also above 20. Who cares?
Jesus, guys, 21.
We got a plus 10 on this.
No, I'm saying not that. I'm saying who cares?
Let's take a second, reset, everyone calm the fuck down. Okay. Everyone sneaks into the warehouse. Great. It's a dark warehouse. There's rows and rows of crates and barrels and all kinds of nonsense. So there's, plenty of stuff to hide behind. Man disguised as Minky, are you also hiding or are you just walking straight in?
I would just be because I don't want people to think I'm like no, fuck it. I will also be sneaking because I'm sure I'm not supposed to be here, so I'm gonna get yelled at if I do.
He told him to stay outside. So
yeah.
Can I clarify that I would have hid those bodies, obviously, or like not put them just in the middle of the courtyard, like at least set them behind some stuff.
Yeah, there was like shrubs and shit.
Right, just something.
Sahia fucking made like a bench and hid them underneath it.
Yeah.
Sure. They're just not in the open. Just want to make sure we.
Great.
Okay.
In here, the Dragonkin man moves about the room, and he is inspecting the crates yet again. However, this time he is not looking inside of them. He's dusting? He's like cleaning them and attaching something to them as he like moves around. I guess. How close are you getting to this?
I want to get like. It's just the Dragonkin man now. The other
no, is the Dragonkin and the 2 goons he had with him originally.
2 goons.
They are in the room.
Not right, because the other 2 goons are outside.
And sorry, he's dusting what?
He was like cleaning, like it's hard to tell from where you are, but like he had like something, and he was cleaning the cages off, and then he attached something to them.
Oh.
Oh.
Win perception check. You're probably the closest, so I'll give it to you.
Yeah. I'm trying to get like basically up to him. 9 plus 7 is 16.
He's attaching a slip of paper or like something with text on it to the top of the cages.
The top.
Yes.
I don't have detect magic, so I don't know if this is like a magical seal or something.
Sure.
I wanna fuck him up somehow. I'm just how do I want to fuck him up?
Let me because we spent 20 minutes doing bullshit, so I need to read stuff to catch us back up to the plot.
Yes.
Right. He begins. We will prepare these for transport as soon as she has seen them and inspected them. Fetch something to feed them. He begins before the sound of wood creaking far across the warehouse pulls his attention, followed by another voice. I personally would advise keeping your hands away from the cages above all else. You don't see who speaks this, but the 3 Jadestone employees, I guess, pause at this and turn and look. And emerging from the stacks of crates and boxes for everyone to see besides one Junver who's inside of a box is someone you do happen to recognize. A Shatterer.
Oh,
fuck.
The Shatterer from the party in Rontmar, who at the time wielded a rapier and was the second to last to escape before Troton was
this fucker.
forced out, effectively.
This fucker.
Oh, shit.
She moves quickly, with that same unnatural quickness she did at the party, similar to TL's, but something about it different or wrong. She approaches the cages swiftly, like shoving Ren out of the way as she peers into the cages one by one. Not starting with Junvers.
How many entrances do we have to this area?
As far as you can tell, 2. The one that you came in and the one they came in, but you can't see where they came in from.
Okay. Which one did... Sorry, I can't see where the Shatterer came in.
Correct. She stepped into the light, effectively.
Can I try to find it?
Oh, sure. But before we do that, hey, the Shatterer is about to look into the cages.
Yeah, Chris, I would like to prepare... I assume I can tell she's doing this.
Yeah, everyone can see that she's doing this.
Okay. When she gets to my cage, unless the situation changes, I am going to jump and grapple her.
Sick.
Okay.
Unless there's some situation-changing thing, that's my plan. Because she's gonna find me out, and I don't know that my team's here.
I'm assuming me, Ash, and Chiron are aware of what's happening.
Yeah, you're in this room. You can see what's happening.
Okay.
Are you attempting to cast a spell before she looks inside that cage? I'm asking.
Yeah, that is the question. Shit. Do we distract, delay, or do we attack right now?
We can't.
I mean,
I'm
our
gonna-
goal was always to get to this location. I don't think we're gonna have much other option except to start off the wall here.
I'm gonna try to ring the dinner bell. Just as a noise on the other side of the room. Yeah, on the other side of the room.
Bell does not make noise unless you're using it to cast. I had
Damn
to
it.
that before.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So she's gonna find Junper.
Then I'll push some boxes or something like that and just make a loud sound on the other side of the room. I'm kind of ISO a little bit. I'll move over and push boxes on the other side of the room, just to make some noise or something. Just make like a ruckus over here. Something just audible and loud. So
Okay.
I'm just trying to make some noises on my side of the room.
Let's go with.
I'll punch like a box over and then like a break. Just something that makes it like if there's like one on top of the other one, like say there's some cargo up on top, I'll push one of the top boxes onto the ground.
Sure, yeah. I'm trying to figure what check to make that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's roll D20. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Oh, I thought they were gonna be just making a check. That's why. I got a 10 flat without you telling me what it is.
So yeah, you make a noise.
I'm just attacking a box, yeah, and pushing it like basically.
Everyone looks over, and like as the noise happens, Ren, the dragon command, like yells at his goons, go check, go fix that. And they scurry off. She's the Shatterer is not getting up from her, like she looked away for a second, but now she's going right back to the boxes.
Gotcha.
Okay. And I'll try to dodge away from these guys as best I can. If you want me to roll a stealth, I can to try to like hide.
Yeah, give me a stealth check to like just move to a different location.
Yeah. Plus 2. 19.
Yeah, so basically, like as they come, you like the Sam Fisher, as they come to one box, you sneak behind another.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you actually get a bit closer to this whole engagement. Win.
Yes.
Can I get a actually you're give me a stealth check. I can make you do one last time.
23.
So you scurry and skitter along the floor as a mouse, rat. And coming from the rough direction that the Shatterer came from, you can tell there is another person here, but they are not revealing themselves. Presumably, this would be the person who did speak a moment ago.
Do I find the entrance?
You find, I'll say like you find like a spiral staircase, but that is where you see the shadow of this other figure. And I want to say you can go up there if you want, but you're definitely going to be very plainly visible if you go further.
So what my plan here is I want to wall off this exit and hopefully this person from whatever's about to happen here.
Can you cast spells as a rat?
I can't. What I can do is unshift and do Horde of the Slime Folk.
Interesting.
But what I want to do is do this so that it's not alerting our Shatterer friend.
No shot.
No. What I mean here is not do this until I hear a ruckus from Junfer, and then like.
Oh, okay.
That will be my trigger.
If you want to ready to do that, yes, go ahead.
Yes. And when I hear a ruckus from Junfer, I will do this.
Zach, check your Discord.
Well.
I don't mean I want to do this very stealthily before she gets to Junfer.
I see what you're saying.
Wait, sorry. She's looking in the crates right now.
Okay, like we're in slow-mo, but
Yeah.
Chiron pushed a box. Goons came over. She's now like turning back to look in a crate that's totally empty.
Gotcha. Then I will re-up my major illusion inside the box if I can do that.
How far is the range of that bitch?
I actually think it is far. Come on. What does it say? Please. 120 feet.
Oh yeah, easy.
Cool.
Okay. Does a character need to do anything to like perceive that a major illusion isn't real?
Yes. If they have if they have reason to suspect that it's not real, then they can do a which check is it? It seems real. You can't. It doesn't say in this text, actually. You create the image. The image lasts for the duration. Seems completely real.
Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion for things that can pass through it. A creature that takes a study action to examine the image can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC.
Okay.
Okay. So she looks into crate and sees what appears to be spawn. I'm going to say that she is going to study it. She's going to look at it closer.
Okay.
What's that spell save DC? Oh, that's a terrible roll.
16.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool.
So she approaches the cage swiftly, and I mentioned like pushing Ren out of the way. Chiron makes the box noise. The other two goons rush over. Everyone, that would be seen, I guess, just Chiron scrambles. And she makes the check. And she sees spawn. And quickly rising, she steps back and turns to speak in the same direction she came from. Doctor, subjects confirmed. She speaks firmly in a cold manner to someone out of your view, who, promptly comes into view down those stairs.
Great.
Oh,
An
shit.
elderly man moves his way into the room. A gaunt and wiry, well-kempt, but something decidedly unhealthy looking about him. And he walks slowly, taking his time as he approaches, as the Dragonkin man begins to speak. You okay? Bullshit.
You don't sound fine.
As the Dragonkin man speaks. Dr. Carmire, I wasn't aware you had been alerted the cargo had arrived. How exactly were you? And the doctor raises his hand and places it on the Dragonkin's man's shoulder, giving him like a pat before brushing past him. Not a matter for you to concern yourself over, Mr. Naru. We're merely in the neighborhood. He lowers himself a bit, looking into one of the cages, rolling to see if it's a jumper cage. It is! And pushing his glasses up the bridge of his nose, he ponders aloud as he's going to also roll that check to... Ooh, what was it?
16.
Ah, you dickhead, okay. He does not suspect.
Thank Christ.
I would have thought that they may have already adapted form in the cages, but perhaps my earlier hypothesis was correct. They might require natural environments to adapt to or from. Safaria, he speaks to the rapier-wielding Shatterer and he claps. And she begins to patrol. Let's see. Give me a stealth check from the Ash Alistair side.
24. Still got that plus 10.
23.
Okay. Pass out Trace's bullshit.
It is. It's very much bullshit.
I mean, it's
Sorry,
bullshit
what
when
was that?
Junver's not rolling for it.
What was that about this not being the right spell?
Yes.
We're obviously in hearing range of all this, right?
Yeah, this is like conversation range usually. However, when it's the sick Vic.
Oh my god.
You don't,
Okay, go
you
lay
don't
down.
sound fine.
Take some quill.
Go to bed.
I can't take diphenhydramine, it makes me angry.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, and to that I would say, so you guys are moving around as Safaria is like, patrolling. Hey, shout out to patron Safaria for this name again. Ash, you plainly overheard him call this man Dr. Carmire.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep reading. His eyes linger on the cage you're in for a while, Junver. A smile firmly pressed onto that old, wizened face of his before he rises. A shame about what had to be done to get them. I do hate to bring bloodshed into scientific endeavor. But, in the grand scheme of our work, a few dozen Shatterguards cut down for 4 prime, breathing, living spawn. Hard to put such a price on research material, I suppose. One of the other Jadestone workers speaks up at this, taking a step back from the cages as they speak. Wait, Mr. Naru, those are spawn? Like real spawn? And the mood of the whole room shifts as the worker speaks, and the Dr. Carmire, apparently, turns to place a hand on Ren's shoulder yet again. Mr. Naru, please do tell me you were not so foolish as to involve some of your employees that were not already in the know. He begins with a cross tone, like a teacher scolding a student that made a stupid error. Disappointed. And it's at this point Safaria stops patrolling and begins to move her way back over towards this main conversation. Ren speaks. You said to make it appear normal, as if everything was... Safaria, spares, please. The doctor interrupts, still holding on to the Dragonkin man's shoulder as the Shatterer springs into action. Her rapier pulled from her side in less than a blink of an eye as she moves from the side of Philo in one motion and has her sword buried in the chest of one of the workers the next. The man's eyes go wide before Safaria withdraws her sword and he crumples to the floor. Philo releases Ren and turns away back to the cages as Safaria raises her rapier and down the blade, a bolt of magic shoots out, just as she'd done before in the fight in the ballroom, and it lands in the back of the other worker before they could run more than 5 steps away. Dreadful business, that, the doctor speaks, sighing as he begins to pace. 2 more innocents lost at the cost of the incompetence. No doubt they had lives, families most likely.
Wait, so is there now only 3 people in this room? 3,
Correct.
not us?
Yep.
Correct.
Alright, Chris, I'm gonna need you to do something for me.
Yep.
Is there... How many feet are they away from me?
Let's go 25.
Okay. If there is a moment where Philo Carmire is 10 feet from either of the two other people. You have to let me know that.
Currently, I would say he is 5 feet away from both of them.
Okay.
They're in one D&D space for each other.
If I ever have a human's length gap between him and other people, please let me know.
Okay. Yes, he sort of waxes about, how horrible it was that these humans had to die, even though he just killed them. Yeah. And he speaks before the dragonkin shouts at him, making a substantial roar in that low, draconic sound. Lost! You killed them! I could have trusted those two, you old fool! He roars and his hand reaches towards Philo to do something, but before he can make contact, he is plucked from the ground and held high above head with Salfaria's hand around his throat. You very well could have trusted them, Mr. Naru, but I cannot. Seeing myself in Salfaria is one measure. The spawn, an entire other measure. But all of that without even being under the effect of your lady's magic? Foolish. Foolish and arrogant of you to assume such trust. Even if they could be trusted today, what of tomorrow? Or what of after our business is concluded? Do you think everyone will simply stop asking questions when Atomar is knocked to its knees? I will not be returned to the cells of a Shatterguard prison, Mr. Naru. He lectures in a cold tone before taking a moment, letting out a sigh and placing a hand on Salfaria's shoulder and tapping her. That's enough, dear. He speaks, calming a bit as Ren is dropped, his knees heading to the hard floor of the warehouse. But this is not a day to fuss over failures. This is a large step towards our future, Mr. Naru. If you would kindly compose yourself and prepare these for transport to my lab. Have them placed on a regular shipment tomorrow morning. I want them brought as if they are regular equipment, mining material, nothing out of the ordinary. And please, this time do use a crew that we can trust. I would prefer Troton's men or your lady's worshippers, then.
Did I start moving?
No. The Dragonkin man forces himself back to his feet, a hand caressing his injured throat as he speaks, surely trying to force down whatever anger he has in face of fear. And what of your end of the bargain, Doctor? What am I to do when she asks where her weapon is? Salfaria stirs at the word weapon, going to once again draw her sword before the doctor clears his throat. No, he speaks to Salfaria sharply before addressing Ren. You would tell her the same thing I have told her the last dozen times. Patience. Scientific discovery is not so simple as a snap of the fingers, something that I am sure is foreign to the Resi. Tell her she will have her city, and you will have your dragon, Mr. Naru. For now, you may move to step 14, and once the warlord arrives, we will begin. Salfaria, we're going. The doctor speaks before turning and once again stepping out of the view of the cages. Salfaria hesitating a moment before following. Ash, this would be your 10-foot gap.
All right. I am Misty. If he is within 30 feet of me, I am Misty stepping directly behind him.
What?
Nothing personnel, kid.
Yeah, this is a nothing personnel kid moment.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you Misty step. There's no reason. I don't think it's reasonable to say, yo, you have subtle casting. Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to proc that, and I will.
You Misty step out into the open area here in this warehouse. And yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, the alarms go off as far as everyone's like, oh! Not actual alarms, just like everyone's shocked by this. And so you appear within a hand's reach of Philo Carmire. What exactly do you do the millisecond you land?
I am putting a knife to his throat and telling him not to move.
Okay. Everyone, in a second, like in a matter of moments, Salfaria, as the rapier wielding Shatterer's name is apparently, killed two motherfuckers. And then there was a weird lecture bit and some arguing disagreement times. And now Ash has blinked into the battlefield and has a knife pointed to the throat of Philo Carmire.
And I think when this happens, I blow my horn to the slime folk to close up the back entrance.
Yes. So here's what happens. Philo puts his hands rather like instantly, like, oh boy, I'm being kidnapped again. When D Wild shapes and blows the horn of the slime folk, it's like as a like big globule slime entity flops out of it and then like rolls a little bit into the opening of this spiral staircase down, this like doorway staircase, and it grows really big and it's got a big smile on its face and it goes like
Amazing.
I love him.
As mentioned, the slime folk are just really happy to be involved. And what's everyone else doing?
I mean, I feel like at this point it's time for Junver to bust out of his cage.
I was originally hiding. I didn't expect somebody to put a knife. I wanted to learn.
That was the last thing I expected Ashball to do. So yeah, I'm gonna bust out.
Nobody expects Minky to come from the shadows.
Mickey steps out. Hey guys,
It's
package delivery for you.
Okay, let's start with Junver before I talk. Junver, I'm gonna say you have to get big in order to break out of this cage.
Oh, that's fine. I can get big.
Okay. You get big and the cage like ruptures around you. Safaria, the second Ash pulled the knife, like pulled her rapier and was like going, and then you burst up the time. She's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck? Two heroes." And in this moment, Philo, with his hands up and your knife at his throat, Ash goes, "Well, this is very interesting."
What?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you go first.
If you're not going to kill me, I have things to do. That's directed at you, Ash.
Ash kills him.
I don't think you can. Not with a knife.
Mr. Carmire, we have much to discuss. You try to do anything, and I will slit your throat.
I will assume I have no bargaining chip in this matter, other than the fact that you'll be shot the moment you accomplish that fact, but I'll be dead by that point. So, Safaria. And she lowers her rapier a bit.
Just a little bit.
Well, if it's this chill, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my big shield.
Yeah. When you like broke out, like, you know, the shield moment, like, you know, when you broke out of the cage, you were able to get your shield. That's totally fine. And we have, similarly to the whole moment with the speaker and Amelia before, we have ourselves at a Texas standoff, gentlemen.
Yeah, my eyes aren't on Ash and the doctor. Mine are on her.
Unless you guys rush out, they don't know you're there yet.
Yeah, I actually.
I'm
gonna keep the element of surprise.
I'm gonna lay low, but my eyes are on the girl who is watching them. Yeah. The Shatterer.
Because right now they think it's a 3v3 and it's actually a 3v5.
Yeah. Ash, are you behind him with the knife, or are you like grabbing him by the front with the knife?
Oh no, I'm behind him.
Okay.
Actually, wait.
I want there to be. I mean, I know how fast she is, but I want there to at least be a person between us to start.
Yeah.
Where's Shramari right now? Did she come in with us?
She was next to Ash.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
She's hiding too, I assume. Then I would assume.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna let this. I'm not doing anything until she. If she, I would leave cover if I think she's gonna get on Ash and affect what he's doing. That's what I would say.
I'll keep a hard eye on Red Naru there.
I'm going to do a big thing, and I'm gonna wall of fire all around the three of them.
This.
Wait, you're blocking me in with a wall of fire?
Yes.
It would appear so. Good luck, Ash. All right, you're dead.
Hold on. You just summoned a slime. Let ask his question first, because he said he has questions for Philo. So let's do one question at a time, and then I'll do some shit. So
I mean, my question was more I'm going to re-prison you and then ask questions. I wasn't really going to interrogate him right here, right now.
I see.
I was more going to say, you know, I think it's time you head back to jail, Dr. Carmire.
I see. Unfortunate, as I believe Miss Salfaria will kill me before I am permitted back to a cell.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do?
Oh god.
Instead of casting Wall of Fire,
Oh god.
look.
Don't cast
Natural
plant
Growth is
growth.
fun.
Don't.
I'm
don't.
not casting plant growth. I'm casting polymorph now, and you, Ash, instead of holding a knife to her throat, if you'll go along with this, will be a giant ape holding him up by the throat. If you would like this.
I assume that says willing creature on it.
It does.
If it's unwilling, they can take a saving throw. If it's willing, then they don't need to.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think Ash
I'm
wants to
in
be a
no way
gorilla.
willing for this. No.
Yeah, no.
You have to roll
I
again.
can't
Yeah.
spellcast as a gorilla.
Yeah,
I
or
wanna do
talk.
this. Fuck.
No,
Her
no,
can
no.
talk.
Turn her into a fucking rat. What are we doing?
Yeah, take care of Selfaria.
What are you doing?
If you're forcing me to roll, I'll roll, but I'm obviously not willing.
Okay, fine. I won't do that then.
Okay.
Turn her into a rat.
Ren Naru, Dragonkin Man, runs
Which direction? Like, where is he?
towards the open door, one that isn't covered in slime.
All right, then I'll step out to block his path.
Okay, he's gonna try to get past you. So how do you want to play this? Do you want to are you trying to attack him?
I mean, I'll fucking cast a fucking Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, yeah, that'll do.
Jesus.
Wait, no, that'll just make him run even more.
Oh, he'll run the other way, back to where there's no entrance, no exit.
What's your spell save DC?
This is the most. This so quickly.
It's
guy actually might die.
wisdom 16.
He beats that.
Damn. Oh well, he still takes half.
All right. Well, he takes damage, but I mean, I don't think it's enough to knock him out. But go roll your damage. You might do more than I think you do.
5, 7.
You might kill him.
12.
But this guy's like an MP.
No.
Okay.
He definitely hurt his ass, but he's not dead from that. And he is running, and I'm gonna say because you didn't physically grab him, runs past you out the open door and is yelling for guards, guards.
Fuck.
Hey, Shamara, you want to fucking shape some shit? Like, I don't know. Make a wall.
My
How big's this open door? How wide?
Pretty big, but here's what I'll say to that. To your point to Sahia. Yes, Sahia will start casting. However, that's a big fucking door. So it's
Just
gonna
trip
take a
him.
hot second.
Right.
That's not how that works.
I know.
It's not offensive magic.
Hey, Junver, you want to like break this guy in half and just block the door? Or?
I'm nowhere near the door, I don't think.
The crates came in.
I'm
No,
by Sahi, I'm by Selfaria and the
Okay, let me everyone make a mind palace. Northmost part of this long what do you call it? Like
Hallway?
straight shot tunnel hallway room.
Yeah.
Win with blocked off doorway.
Mm.
Absolute dead center. From north to south. Ash, Philo, knife around neck. And then like in the dead center is Selfaria with directly to the west of that, Junver. Further south, Chiron, Alistair, Sahia, and furthest south, Ren, who just ran outside screaming for help.
How far out of the
Go
door?
hit him.
And
I'm stopping her.
Mere feet win, but like from where you are, probably 50 feet.
okay, 50 feet. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna wall fire around him so that it's like covering the door as well. As long as the door is less than 20 feet in diameter.
It is. Okay, so you can do a wall of fire and block the thing. Wall of fire is someone runs through, they just take fire damage.
So it can be either a wall or a circle. I believe because he's slightly outside, I want to do like a circle that goes around and makes like a circle on the door, if that makes sense.
I think I understand.
So it's like the circle like
he'd have to
centered
go
on
through
the doorway. Yeah, exactly.
So basically, he'd have to go through the wall twice to get all the way past it.
Or Well, it should be covering him, but like centered on the doorway.
I mean, he's a dragon. He's gonna run through the fire pretty non-caringly.
Sure.
I mean, depends on which type of dragon he is.
But it's also gonna stop any guards from coming through.
Yes. Okay, so I will say, as you do that, you guys lose sight of Ren with the fire going on.
That makes sense.
And now it is simply all of you and one Shatterer and one disgraced scientist.
I feel like at some point we should be rolling initiative. Also, he takes 5d8 fire damage.
Nobody's moving.
Well, that's what I was gonna say about the whole initiative thing is, let's see how this part goes.
Yes.
Philo is acquiescing to being held at knife point here. Salfaria is really the only other condition in the room. So,
I'm just going to. Can I? Is this time where I can say something?
Absolutely. Please.
All right. I'm yelling this loud enough so any of my teammates can hear this. This man's crystal technology is the linchpin to so much of what's going on right now. We cannot lose the opportunity to let this man get away.
What?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm still waiting until my whole thing is if she moves on you, I move. I don't want her to know.
Yeah,
I want her to.
I will. They know I'm there, so I'm gonna slowly kind of shuffle my way to be between Salfaria and.
That's
Ashbon
18
Philo.
fire damage on that door.
So, when you move Junver, she begins to charge magic in her rapier, like how she shot at the other guy a moment ago. And now, like, sort of understanding that this is a 1v6 or whatever it is, she's aiming that at Philo's chest.
I'm gonna jump her.
Alright.
I mean,
hold on. Is that what you want to do?
Can I? Okay, when she starts doing that, can I sneak closer to the three of them? Ash, Doctor, her, without being seen.
So the Doctor is facing Salfaria, so you'd have to be able to do it in such a way that neither of them can see you, which is going to be tough, but you can roll for it.
still have that plus 10 probably.
Plus 10
No, I
doesn't prevent
don't.
you from walking in open space.
Right. Also the concentration too, I assume. So it's dropped.
Oh yeah, probably. Not probably, certainly.
I got like an 8. That's not gonna do it.
Yeah. So you try to sneak closer, and Philo sees you, and he goes, "Oh, you have more friends. This is lovely."
Salfaria, you can get out of here.
Chris,
Philo's
if she
not getting out of it.
if she casts magic, I'm gonna interpose myself and take the blow. Or try to dive in front of it.
If she casts magic, I'm just gonna cast counterspell.
I know, but I'll try to
It's not a
dive in front of it
guarantee.
though. It's not a guarantee. I'll
That's
dive
true.
in front of it.
That's true.
Save your counter spell unless he does something too.
Philo speaks. May I suggest a solution that does not involve me potentially being murdered?
Is it that you go to jail?
I'm open to that as part of it as well.
Okay, then keep talking.
I just realized, actually, should we take a break?
Probably at some point.
I would like to, but I feel like we should at least go until something happens here, because we're kind of in it.
Okay, that's fine. How about the following? Everyone lowers their weapons. We have a conversation. And Safaria excuses herself. And I go with the heroes. For now.
I'll be honest, that sounds suspiciously like too good of a deal for us.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're gonna try and get him back before we get him back. But we just have to be better than them, and then we win, so... But also, I do think we are kind of on the clock vis-a-vis Ren Naru getting help.
Yeah?
So, Faria, does that sound good to you? Do you want to leave us alone for a second and then maybe you try to capture him again?
She's not answering you or the doctor. To which Philo speaks, Sofaria, this would be a wonderful time to remember the mission objectives, and that I am too valuable to kill or to be left alive. And she takes a step back, still aiming the shot at the doctor. And she's like now taking steps backwards.
Can the other person start like walling? I know it takes a while. Could they even like pretend to start walling up the entrance? I don't know how long it would take.
You want to do that on top of the fire? Because we can, but it's going to dispel the fire.
Yeah, I was going to say, my question is, do we have an exit out of this room right now that isn't slime or fire?
No.
Okay.
Those are the two exits.
That was on purpose. I wanted to wall us in.
Yeah. Does make hard now.
I'm just curious. I don't remember how it works. Is the slime is the slime dispellable at a click of the finger?
You can blow the horn again.
But there was somebody on that other side, right?
Fire as well. No,
that was him.
Oh
yeah.
Shit. Okay. Cool.
That we know of.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks is the exit that we know exists is on the fire side.
Yeah.
We could go deeper into the building and not find an exit.
I can drop the fire at any time as well.
True.
So Faria speaks at last.
Yeah.
Understood, Doctor. And she casts something and teleports not here.
Teleport.
Oh, she just teleports out of the room? Can I arcana check on that?
Sure, roll it.
Oh, that's not a good one. A 7.
Teleportation spell of some variety?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you counterspell it?
I could have, but I didn't want to try.
So, Doctor, how long do we have before she comes back with help? I imagine not very.
He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a pocket watch. I would give us about 5.5 minutes, give or take. If we intend to escape, we would have just enough time to make it to the airship port if we ran. However, at my age, running's not necessarily an option. If we were to do that, also we might likely be shot out of the sky. Do you have another method of escape?
Not this quickly.
I'm texting. What's his Fessler? Fessler, can you teleport us now? We have Philo.
Teleport in 3 hours. He'd be like, God damn it!
We have Philo. Damn it.
Okay.
What was I gonna check?
Oh, we should take a break here also.
Oh, yeah, that's smarter.
Right now, yeah, that's fair.
That's smarter.
Can think about what we want to do too. Yeah.
Oh, I could use a spell right now, but I don't know if it's gonna be smart or be dumb. So I won't.
Smart to use a spell.
Well, I have ideas, but we'll take our break before we.
That's a better idea.
Let's piss. Everyone piss.
Yep.
And while that happens, I will read some donations really quick. Because we have quite a few that I didn't get to. Resurrectus gifted $1 saying, I played Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come when I was 15. Hell yeah. Chrono Wizard resub for 38 months total saying, happy 2nd anniversary saving throw. As always, this has been a great series to watch. Looking forward to more stories to come with some of our favorite goobers. Geronimo! Resurrectus with another $1 saying, oh hell yeah, that shirt comes in my size. Heck yeah. Rez also gifted a sub and gifted another $1 saying, full disclosure, I don't actually know what subscriptions do beyond giving the team a bit of money. You get emotes and shit like that. You don't have to watch ads if you're on Twitch. Panic Pen gifted $1 saying, I can't watch the stream tonight because I forgot I have my own D&D session right now, in Baldur's Gate 3 specifically. But I will absolutely watch the VOD and edited videos later. Have fun. Thank you so much. Alfredo gifted $2 saying, get well soon, Vic. And Razrekus gifted another $1 saying, have Philo, will hopefully travel. Very good. Alright, I am going to go refill my teacup. Funny Korea story Jason time.
Oh, God. Chad, I just had I was telling, I think I put it in, I don't remember where I put it. I put it in the Slack. We had parent meeting. We have one this week, too, for our 7-year-olds. But we had the 6-year-olds. Basically, the 6-year-olds are coming back. So they're like, here are some teachers and stuff. But the parent meeting was there. I had 8 out of my 10 parents. Like, first of all, first things first, we walk, like, me and the other 6-year-old teachers are, like, going to walk in. Because not everybody teaches 6-year-olds. So we're preparing to go in. And we're going in one by one. And they introduce like all of us or whatever. This guy teaches this class, blah 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 blah, and all of the parents are sitting in this big room. At least one of the parents. So it's like usually their moms or in there. The dads. There's a couple dads, but mostly their moms. And I had earlier in the year when I first got there, the first week, apparently one of my 6-year-old kids goes home and tells her dad that he's ugly, and that the teacher is like, she really likes the way the teacher looks instead. So she calls her dad ugly. So they still remember that, the mom, because they're like, okay, like this happened. So they have to reintroduce. They're like, oh, this is the person. I know immediately when I'm walking in the room, even though they're all Korean parents. So like, I don't know who's who. You can kind of vaguely tell whose kid is who sometimes, which is really fun. And I was like, oh, this is for sure this person's mom, this daughter. They're like 1-to-1 ratio, and she's like bubbly just like her. I was like, I kind of knew. She was kind of near the doorway, so I had to walk past her. And she instantly recognizes like who I am without being introduced already too. And they re-say that again when I get to the front of the room. They're like, oh, this is the person who got, they say that in front of all of the 6-year-old parents, not even just the ones we had. So that was already kind of embarrassing. That was fun. But then I have all 8 out of like 10 of them in a hallway. And I have to like talk to them about like how their kids are doing. We just had like a fight already earlier that day too, like a little bit of a squabble. So the parents had to be called. So that was kind of awkward too. But talking to like, it's so intimidating because you're in a different language. You're like, I don't know what these. I have somebody translating the other co-teacher, luckily, but it's just like you're telling them like. It reminded me of the School of Rock. What are we teaching the kids? Latin, history, all of that good stuff. Latin. It was smoother than that, but it was fascinating stuff because they didn't want you to be negative. They're like focus on the positive if you can, because it's really different here too. They want to see like ultra success, like. They don't want to see anything like in particular. You couldn't also pick a specific kid to talk about because they didn't want you to do that.
Oh,
so I couldn't be like, hey.
Not even to that person, that kid's parent?
Well, because it was all 8 in the same room at the same time. There was only a couple. I only got to talk to a couple parents like one-on-one, and that would made it easier if you're able. If I was my best kid, luckily, like the best kid in the class who was like good at everything, I did get to talk on one-on-one. I was like, hey. Your kid's awesome. They're great. Like their English is like they're good in all 4 things. So you should be really proud and stuff. That made it easier. But if they're all 8, 10 there, you don't want to like isolate them and say like, hey, this one's just better than the other one, vice versa, or like this kid's causing trouble. They all know who the trouble parent is anyway, and she was blushing because she knew. Ironically, is a teacher too. Perfect
mixed conversation. Those ones are always the most brutal.
Yeah. The parent is a teacher, and she was like, her kid's the most problematic one. I was like, oh, that's really yeah.
Damn.
Oh, she has the best English too. I was like, this is really ironic. Like, but I talked to her one-on-one too. I was like, hey, your kid, good guy, good kid. He has too much energy. Just when he's in the class, he just needs to calm down. That's why he gets in so much trouble. Like he's just too. So that was a nice conversation to have, but still, it was wild to say the least. I didn't know how much they actually like understood when I was saying words, but it was kind of fun. It was like you're trapped. Like it had to have been only like a 3 or 4 foot room too. Like because I'm in a hallway with like all of these people staring at you. I'm like, holy shit. And like I said, some of them look dead on their kids, which is also fun. That's also really fun.
That's cute to see, yeah.
I was like, oh, you're that person's parent. Like, it makes 100% sense. Like, your face is just like that face, just older.
Before we jump back in here, did you read donation, Zach?
Yeah.
Want to confirm one thing because it's going to affect how this goes. This is the problem having 5 people plus NPCs. Do we want Sahia like making a wall or not for that door?
I don't know anything about her magic. If she can make it in a timely manner,
she could do it. Yes.
I would say
Would it be walling in Ren?
Ren's gone.
No, we don't know if he's in the fire.
You lost sight of him after he ran into the fire.
Lost sight. He did take some damage.
Yes.
No, he's a...
Hey, I'm just gonna tell you this, guys. He's not alone. He's not like a weak enough NPC that the amount of damage y'all did in that thing, even if you roll your maxes, was going to kill him.
Cool. That's why I had a suspicion.
I mean,
the main thing was not letting more reinforcements come through.
Correct.
I guess the question comes down to: are we escaping with the doctor, or are we trying to hold up here to ask questions? I thought the plan was to immediately escape.
But
do we have to escape, though?
There's zero chance we're getting out of this. What are you talking about?
Well, so here's what I would say to that: is that first of all, you have no idea about the direction that the doctor came from. You could presumably ask him. The other direction, how quickly do you think they mobilized guards? To which I would say you have no concept for that necessarily. It's more just like gut instinct. It's been a minute or two since then. Selfaria delayed a substantial amount of time by just kind of doing like the stare down.
The point I was gonna make is our only quote-unquote escape is the airship that we don't have a real pilot for. Like, none of us know how to fly it.
And if she's gonna show up in 5 minutes, I don't know if we'd make it there in time. And she would also show up in a crowded area, which would also maybe be worse.
My big thing is we're carrying a person through the streets at like knife point. That's just not gonna fucking happen. So we can't go that way.
The doctor will speak. If I may, seeing as we have is about 5.5 minutes. The door I came through, Safari and I did teleport into the premises. However, that will lead you into the interior chambers of the Jadestone Company. The other way, I would be willing to bet that once that fire drops, we will find ourselves with others on the opposite side of that. If there is a scenario here that does not end me back in the detainment of Miss Selfaria, I do prefer that one.
Wait. You don't want to go back to Selfaria?
Being in like jail than being with Selfaria?
No, I don't prefer jail either. Is that an option?
Sure.
Yeah, no.
Help us.
Sure. No. You super criminal.
Okay. Do we have a way to get other people? Is there any skylights in this fucking room? Of course not.
It's a warehouse, so not really.
Can
Ooh.
Sakia just blow out a wall?
Sure. Like the ceiling, but this is underground. Like this is like as I mentioned, it's like built into rock. But like, yeah, she can make a fucking hole.
Why don't she just like dig us a hole out of a wall and cover it out?
That would take way too long. That like shaping is not a quick magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Like even when she made that hole in the wall for bricks, that was like a several minute procedure.
Okay, so this is not.
All right. Well,
something we can do right away.
We can if we get a hole in the ceiling. I know at least 5 of us can get up there.
It's getting the doctor up there.
Oh, I got Dimension Door, baby.
Yeah. I was chuck him at somebody if we want.
It seems a little dangerous for an old man.
And if it comes to carrying him, I'll summon a construct to do that.
Oh yeah, hey, that's pretty cool.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, we Operation Go Through the Roof.
I can.
Where do we go after that? Like we can start doing it, but like what the fuck are we doing?
Out.
Yeah,
that's enough for me.
Cool.
That's enough. That's enough right now.
Is there
Wait,
in this town? Or is there any like guild sanctuary or?
Yeah, I was gonna say, does the guild have like an
Guild hall.
office or a presence in this town?
Guild does have an office here. You could also, I mean, you have Sahe with you. You could just go to the royal palace.
Well, that was my other question. Saya, what's the safest place in this city?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the palace. No fucking shot, chief.
Okay.
Okay, that should be. How far away is it?
If we absolutely hoof it, that's a good question. Adamar's a really fucking big city. I'll call it 10 minutes, even though it's probably more.
Okay.
What if I turn someone into a T-Rex and we all ride on
Stop.
Okay. Better idea.
Wait, hold on. This time I think we're on to something.
All right, Elise. Or Win, better idea. Turn Mr. Doctor Man into a small creature. I can run him to the capital in 3 minutes.
Ooh.
I don't dislike that idea either.
Yeah, I mean, I could also shrink him. Well, I wouldn't shrink him that small, but yeah, turning him into a rat and then having Chiron
Polymorph him into something easy to carry. Dimension Torque, and Chiron and him outside.
That's actually pretty cool. I like this idea.
Okay.
Miss Shimari, if you would start dismantling the ceiling, please.
Okay. And yeah, she's gonna start making a hole in the ceiling. Basically, like, I don't know. It's a fucking metal roof, so she's got to, like, slide the individual bits apart.
Yeah. That's cool.
Before we turn the doctor into a rat, Doctor, can you tell us where your lab is, please?
Oh, yes, absolutely. That will be in a mine located south of Atomar. I don't know this name's specifics, but I'm sure you can find it on some manner of documentation here. Oh, check the top of those crates.
Check the top of those. Oh yeah, the papers that he put on them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll pocket one. We don't need to do this right now.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn him into a rat.
I would like to whisper to Ash's ear that he should probably stamp the doctor with the ring instead of me at this point.
I was going to.
Good move.
Great idea.
Cool.
Is he wearing anything distinctive, by the way?
Risky other plan. Alistair, would you mind turning into the doctor? Ooh.
Oh.
Are you willing to take that risk? There's only one of her. And if she doesn't know about our little plan, she's going to chase the thing that looks like him.
Yes, that's a great idea.
We can send Chiron on the actual mission, have all of us stay around the fake doctor.
I will do my best to keep you safe.
I love that. We should also not stay here because I do have a very big theory that she's about to transport a bunch of people in.
Oh yeah, no, I mean you're still leaving too, but the whole thing is that if she
we're
sees
still
us
gonna head
escape,
towards
we go a different
the whole
way.
thing is if she sees us escaping, she might chase the one that looks like she might chase the one that looks like Philo.
100%.
While our
Before we're done, before we're out of time, Chris, how long has it been? Do we have time to?
I mean, like y'all, like I'm not timing you. Let's say an additional minute and a half have passed. Sahia has opened a hole in the roof.
Game time.
Chiron should probably just go.
Yeah, polymorph.
I throw an axe through the hole in the roof and teleport to the
Thank
axe.
you for remembering that you have that. I was going to remind you if you didn't.
I blink with the rat. Sorry, I have a rat.
Okay,
yeah, I grab.
Hold on. Order of operation.
Yeah.
Win casts polymorph on.
And when I cast polymorph, fire goes down because they're both concentration.
Right.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, we have. I forgot. Sahia closed the door. We're fine.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
I thought she did.
No, she didn't. She was
fine,
making a hole in the wall.
We're moving fast.
We're moving fast. All right.
I'm already disguised self as the doctor.
I grab rat, throw my cade's axe.
Okay.
Order of operations.
Yes.
All right.
Rat spell happens.
Yes.
Fire drops.
Yes.
On the opposite side of fire, goons.
Okay.
I don't think I have a photo of goons.
Okay.
I don't have a generic goon photo.
See those guys? Yeah, see those guys in the corner there? Those are goons.
So,
all right.
So, hold. Really quickly. Hey, those are not corporate employees. Those are armed men with weaponry.
Yeah.
Those are soldiers.
Yeah.
Have fun, guys.
Godspeed.
Order of operations, subsection 2. The second you turn Philo into a rat, he tries to run away.
Okay.
stunning strike the rat?
Yeah, he is kind of a. I mean, Kyra could probably just grab him.
It would knock him out of rat form. I can
No.
probably run and
I
grab
was still
him.
holding on to him. Am I losing grip on a rat?
I would say yes, because okay, this is actually an interesting question here. How does that work? Because I'm imagining you have your like knife to his neck, right? How does he turn in? Where does he turn into a rat from? I'm imagining like all shut up. I'm imagining like all dimensions shrink.
The butt first.
Yeah, I would imagine he goes to his like center of mass, his centroid. Probably shrinks to the center.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I would pretty firmly argue that Ash being Ash in this moment is gonna have a firm grip on this guy as he turns into a rat.
Actually, my owl instincts take over.
Yes. Exactly.
My natural instincts take over, and I go, "Oh shit, lunch!"
Okay,
You eat him.
all right, fine.
I
I wasn't gonna make a big deal about grabbing him because I think y'all are heroes. It'd be fine. I did love the image of you chasing a rat around a warehouse while dude trying to attack you. I will give you owl instincts on this. So okay, order of operations again.
Owl instinct.
Rat spell, fire drops, soldiers. Philo turns into a rat, immediately scampers. Ash joinks him. Philo, as rat form, squeaks out when you can translate. Oh, you can't blame a guy for trying. Come on.
Alright. Can I grab the rat? You can say I make like a sleight of hand.
No,
like,
yeah, you pass him the
him.
rat.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
He
I
might try
grab
to
him.
squirm out again later, but we'll worry about that later.
Great.
As soon as I literally have him, axe. Throw it towards the hole in the ceiling now.
Would you like me to fly it up to the hole in the ceiling?
Chris, let me know when.
I have 2 uses of it. It'll be fine.
Okay, I don't know how hard of a throw that is. I was gonna fly it up there for you.
It's fine.
To be freebie. Okay. If he was gonna make you roll for it, I was gonna offer to just fly it up there, but if he's not going to make you roll to do it.
Additionally, like he could. I mean, give me an athletics check to see if you eat it good. Actually, that'll affect how you land, which is going to be important in a second.
I got a 10.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so you throw it up, and then you teleport to the axe, and you kind of like land steadily enough on the roof. You maintain grip on rat. This is going to be a continuing thing.
Yes.
You are now on a roof. Outside, beneath you, you can see that there are like soldiers, clearly soldiers, exiting the Jadestone Company's office and or whatever their embassy building, and pouring out towards this thing. I'm gonna say you start hoofing it.
Obvious path to the palace. Like it doesn't have to be like.
So I can actually do this super easily.
I was just saying.
If you look at the image on stream, you see that big ass building.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the biggest building in the city. Yeah.
So that's their it's like a smaller hearth. Major cities have these. Tifslia had one as well. Sorry, Shrammer had one as well. And they built their palace around it.
I burn a key point to go step of the wind, so I can dash with my action too. So I am like insanely fast now. I can move 60 feet and probably 120 feet per 6 seconds.
As you do this, you exit.
Actually, more than that.
Should be 100. No, it should be 90, right?
55. It's 110 times 2. It's 220. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. As you do this, you see from one of the basically rooms of the main Jadestone Company, you see Selfaria, and she immediately takes off running after you. However, you are very clearly faster than her. She's running very fast. Like I mentioned, she has that TL speed, but you're running at monk speed, which is pretty unrivalable.
That's 150 miles per hour. What the fuck?
That doesn't make sense. Just do the math on that. You'd be taking damage if you ran that fast. Whatever, it's fine.
That's why I wear a mask. The
rat's like squeak.
The rat just disintegrates.
Shout out to that one DBZ episode where a normal human flies and they're like, "Oh right, the eyes. This causes you pain."
That's really funny.
Oh yeah.
It was like Videl flying or something.
Probably, yeah. I actually kind of remember that. Yes. So that's one round of things.
Jesus. Chris,
Win
when
in Denver, yeah, what's up?
When the wall of fire came down, are there like pallets and shelves of things right next to the door?
Oh, sure. You want to knock some shit over?
Yeah,
Just
I'm
to
gonna
give us a few
take
extra
out a
seconds
couple
here.
bucklers and throw it at the legs of those shelves, whatever's at the bottom.
Destroying the
to try and
support
across them.
beams.
Just try and get them to collapse across the entryway.
Do I have another action?
Sure.
Tank growth.
Oh!
Wow!
Yeah, let's do
Holy
it.
shit! This is a fully, like, fail-proof use of plant growth.
Thank you. All around all these goons.
Yeah.
Rooms.
Basically, like up to
I
the
need to do
door and a
something
little
really
bit
fast.
past, hopefully.
We're gonna lose
Chris is
this for
working
a
on
half
the
second.
PowerPoint
'cause I
presentation.
gotta add a piece of PNG to this. I didn't think I was gonna have to add.
Nice.
Is it the goons?
Is it a rat?
No, we're not adding goons.
The
Fuck!
entire
I should
courtyard
have
is
made a
plant growth.
rat.
The entire courtyard is plant growth, probably like reaching out back too, so they're gonna have some time running away.
And then you turn
running
around and
towards
cast
us
it
as
on
well
Denver.
is gonna take a while.
Specifically
It's-
include Junver in the plant growth.
Yeah,
Have a
then
little
you
card
spin around.
around
No,
it.
basically it's gonna go right up to Junver, but not
I
included.
know. I'm just playing.
Up to, but not including a Junver.
Yeah. And plant growth isn't concentration, so I can keep that polymorph.
Sorry, give me a second here. I'm fixing some stuff. And then I gotta get some music going here for this action.
Mhm.
Where's the one I'm looking for?
Hey, Chris, were you expecting this level of clusterfuck?
You always show with this group.
Yeah, Chris
roughly, but in a different. I thought one more thing would happen before the clusterfuck, but this is fine.
we're not horse punching.
I mean, we almost were
Yeah.
with fucking Minky and Cool Steve.
That was just
Yep.
honestly, that was just some really terrible roleplay. I gotta call it as a season.
Pretty bad.
All right, there we go.
I stand by it.
You shouldn't. Just stand away from it. Stand far away from it. So yeah, okay. I'll here's what I'll give you. If you, sorry, John, roll an attack for me or a strength check.
Sure.
To knock these things over. It doesn't have to be very high, but you know, can't beef it.
Oh, 1 sec. I lost it timed me out. Memento. Why do you do this, Forge? Let me just stay connected.
It times you out in Memento?
Love that
Forge
movie.
times you out.
I said Memento.
Oh, I think
that's
the
the, like 27 attack roll.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna give you guys pretty easily. With plant growth plus knocking a bunch of shit into the doorway, you have significantly sealed the doorway.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Which leaves you with the other way out, which is through the building, which you have no information for.
Oh.
Slime should still be there, but I can take that down once we get to it.
Oh, you can just go up to the roof too. Can you?
Yeah, sure.
That was the original
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah, we could go it that way.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
can
think?
fly. Alistair can dimension doors. Shahi, the Shramarian himself.
Yeah. I don't know how
It
you're
has-
getting up there, Junver, but
If there's stuff to climb on, I can probably climb.
You're large.
It's been more than a minute. I'm not large anymore.
Oh. Well,
And even if I'm large, that ironically does not actually change my ability to climb, so I
yeah,
can
but
make
it
myself
would
large.
let you reach better.
Yeah,
Lady
I can
Shamara,
make
you
myself
don't happen to know Misty Step, do you?
What's Misty Step?
Nah, you're good. I grab her and we dimension door. Oh, I should say, the second that we're out of sight with the goons, I disguise self as.
I thought you already did that.
All right, great.
That was before we
Things got fucky with the order of
to,
operations thing, but yeah, I'm
order
him
operations.
now. We dimension door to the roof. I'm assuming everyone else is coming up.
I Misty Step to the roof.
I fly to the roof.
I do my best to climb. Tell me what I need to do.
Denver
Chris.
climbs up the ladder to the roof.
I'll give you athletics to be generous.
Also, if someone wants to just like drop a rope from up there, that would be pretty rad. Holy fuck! What
Do I
is?
have a rope? I probably have a rope that
I'm sure we all have ropes.
If you have a normal pack, you have a rope.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll drop a rope.
I was trying to think of things I could drop in the oil, and I pulled up my.
I got a 24 athletics, hopefully with a rope. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's fine. With a rope, I'm not gonna lie. This takes a hot second. This is not a quick procedure, but you get the Junver up. During this time, Chiron.
Yes.
You, as you continue to run, you notice that at some point, as you can look back while you parkour across rooftops. It's not like it's the end of the fucking world. Safaria stops following you and turns around. However, something else is following you, and despite you're running very, very fast, it's gaining on you.
Shit.
And what is it?
What if I take a little look-see here every now and kind of glance it over?
It's your sins.
You cannot run.
You can never. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, actually.
So, it's they're far away, but you can tell they're gaining. From what you can tell, it's a person running at what you would call monk speed.
Shit.
Perhaps magically enhanced monk speed.
Oh fuck.
And sort of like, honestly, Sonic the Hedgehog is a pretty good comparison. Sort of like trailing arcs of like tealish colored magic. Hey,
Arcs
your
of
AC, bud?
TL-ish colors?
No.
My AC
No.
is
Zach, specifically not.
Oh.
18. 18.
Okay, hold on to that for a moment. The rest of you, as you guys clamber onto the rooftops, heading sort of the opposite direction from where Chiron went towards you, is Selfaria, presumably seeing that you guys have the doctor.
And I go, oh no, they got me. And I wink. But I also say wink under my breath to everybody in the party.
Jesus.
At least try to sell it.
For a fact, I'm holding a knife to Alistair's throat.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So, you would want to do that IRL anyways. That's fine. That's not even roleplay. That's that was before the transformation.
Okay, Ash, it's a little too close to the throat. Please, it's just a little bit less, please.
And basically, the second Safaria gets in range, she draws rapier and fires at Dr. Alistair in this case.
Doctor.
This is a ranged spell attack. Is that a thing you can counter?
Yeah, if you have counterspell.
Yeah, it's still a spell. If it's
Okay.
a range spell attack.
Listen, I can't cast counterspell for myself as this guy, so
Yeah,
Ash, if you want to do it, please.
I will.
Thank you.
I will obviously attempt to counterspell this.
Okay. How does counterspell work? She has to roll wisdom saving throw?
Do you
It
want
depends
to
on
use
what
new counterspell
level
or
it
old
is, I
counterspell?
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, which counter? Which?
If it's a
Yeah,
level
but
4
it's
or
counterspell in a
less,
hot
it
second.
just happens. If it's higher.
I'm gonna say it's that. This doesn't have a level. This is like a made-up attack that she has.
If you attempt to interrupt the creature in the process of casting a spell, if the creature is casting a third level or lower, the spell fails. Casting fourth or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting DC.
This is almost. This is just like
Is
an
it
attack. that
fireball or
uses
equivalent, then it dies.
Yeah.
Or if it's better than fireball, then
Yeah.
it...
No.
Yeah,
This
like,
is,
is she
this
like
is
trying
just
to-
like an attack with her rapier, but her rapier
Oh.
has magic.
Okay,
I don't
okay. All
think
right,
this
then,
can be counterspelled then.
I would argue that is the case as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
It's just
not
a.
spell.
It's just a cantrip, like
it's just
basically
like a
like a.
No, it's whatever. You haven't fought her before.
Yeah.
Her rapier is like a ranged weapon
Then-
and a melee weapon.
Okay.
I would say no then.
But
I would
the-
actually
Yeah,
say
if
no.
that's the case, then no, counterspell doesn't work.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your AC and is it lowered by being a doctor?
No, because it's just a
No, it's just an illusion. My AC, I believe, is 14. God damn it. 15, actually.
Okay. You are hit by a magical, like, piercing bullet shot thingy.
Uh-huh.
And that's going to be 13 damage.
I don't like that.
It is fire, if that helps you at all.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Yes, she shoots you.
Okay. Ow.
This dispels the illusion, correct?
No?
Oh.
I don't think so.
I don't believe. Disguise
What? Yeah.
So,
I don't think it does.
Okay. The changes wrought to this spell fail to hold up for physical inspection. For example, if you use this spell to add a hat to your outfit, no objects pass through it. So it's. I think I would still get fucked up. I just don't think the magic would drop.
Yeah. I think that's accurate.
Yes, you're correct.
Yeah. To discern your
Great.
disguise, they'd have to use an action to inspect me. But
Nope, she's not doing that.
no,
right.
she's using
Great.
an action to kill me.
So she shoots you, and you don't die, so that's good for you.
Cool.
And in a moment, we're gonna roll initiative here. However, on the opposite side,
Yeah.
as you're like looking back to see where the thing chasing you is, you are hit from the side as you are shoulder checked out, and you basically tumble onto a roof beside where you just were moments ago.
Okay. Do I maintain hold of the rat?
Ooh, what
Is the
the
important
fuck?
thing?
Roll.
Roll like concentration, honestly. If I don't know, that's.
I was saying
No.
I was saying sleight of hand.
I'm between that and like athletics.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me a dex check plus proficiency.
Save or just dex check?
Save.
That's a good one. Yeah.
We should already have proficiency. I think.
18.
Okay. You hold on. You hold on to that as you like roll and tumble to the ground.
Avatar looking motherfucker. What
And
the
yes,
hell?
Sort of like leaning on the same roof that she just shoulder checks you into is a woman whose arms glow with some sort of strange tealish blue magic.
Mm-hmm.
And she speaks, "Where are you running? We haven't gotten started yet."
Sorry, I've got a delivery and it involves this rat. I'm not letting you in my way.
I got a cheese
So
pizza.
please step aside. We can talk later. But I'm leaving with or without your consent. So I'm gonna like cough and then keep like trying to just like run faster away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
gonna
run,
try again.
and
Yeah.
she also pursues. And I'm gonna say that at a monk level, you don't need magic sense to tell. She just expended a key point.
Yeah.
And she swings out her hand and punches, and
Okay.
what looks to be a dragon's claw extends out and rolls along that magic trend,
That's
and it's gonna attempt to hit your AC, which is once again, sorry, what it was.
18.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She does beat that. That's gonna be a hot amount of damage. Oh, mama.
Oh no!
22 damage. Can I get a dex check, sir?
Yikes!
Sir.
22. Fuck.
25. Dex check.
Okay, you're good on that. Can I now get another dex check to hold on to the rat?
God damn it. This fucking rat.
Actually, I'll give you the option, because you're rolling 2 dex checks here. Do you want that to be the rat check, or do you want that to be the other check?
The first check, because I would probably whatever
she's
like,
doing
I
is
would
gonna be
probably
worse. Yeah.
I would react to that first, then try to maintain the rat. So I'll go rat.
Roll for rat.
Roll for rat.
Better. 26.
Oh yeah, you got this fucking rat on lock and key.
Oh yeah.
I have a bit of a plan. Or I was like, okay, you got me, and I was like, is she trying to interpose myself from me in the palace?
Oh, she's sprinting towards you at every opportunity she gets.
She's behind, but she's in between that and the palace. Like,
So she like got you from the side, but you're still on direct path towards the palace.
all right, I'm gonna throw Cade's axe. I was like, okay, you got me. I like raised my hand, and I was like, you got me. I was like, what can I do? And as like the axe is like near like the maximum, I'm gonna teleport to the axe and try to catch her off guard.
That's smart as shit, bro.
okay.
Hell yeah.
Then start sprinting.
Interesting. Okay. Not gonna lie, I don't know what to do because I really should be breaking into combat, but like there's 2 different fights going on here.
Yeah.
I think resolve this one, then roll initiative.
Hey,
That's
real
my
quick,
thought.
how does being a rat work if you're not where they are?
It should just continue for concentration, I think. Let me double check.
Please double check, because I do not want to be carrying
it would
a
be really bad.
man.
It would be really bad.
Very unlucky.
Please double check.
Transformation lasts for the duration or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. Does not seem to state that there is a distance.
Shoo.
Don't get hit, win.
Yeah, don't lose concentration.
I'll try not to. It's gonna be very hard to make me lose concentration, to be fair.
Yeah, that's your whole thing.
That's my whole thing.
That's.
I'm just trying to think of the best way to proceed here.
Yeah,
Okay, here are the options I came up with very quickly.
Okay.
We continue with Chiron and this person chasing him until it reaches the logical end. We break here and come back next time in the middle of a weird split combat. Or we continue on in the other side with Safaria and the rest of you goons as she continuously shoots at Alistair.
I say we finish off Chiron, and then once that's done, we roll initiative, and that's probably next time on saving throw, or however this plays out. But
yeah, I'm
that's
fine with that.
Okay.
Because I feel like we have a big combat coming up.
Yeah, and I don't think what we do will affect what Chiron does.
Okay.
I mean, he's probably too far away for us to
We're
figure it out
certainly
at
not
this
going to
point.
catch up to Chiron.
Y'all are thousands probably of feet away from each other. But y'all are football fields lengths away from each other
I
at this
guess
point.
if I drop concentration during a fight, it'll matter, but let's just say I won't, because I'm very good at keeping concentration.
Okay. So let's follow Chiron.
And I can replay. I'll replay it again.
Here's actually my question for you. So you throw Cade throwing axe, and you teleport to it to gain some distance.
But to clarify, I would kind of walk up. I was like, okay, you got me. As much as I would like to stay and study your anatomy, because you are a very physical specimen.
Saying you don't have enough time to pull this. She's gonna try to hit you.
Yeah, and then I'll throw it, and then 50 meters. Wait till it goes 50 meters.
Are you throwing it?
Towards the palace.
Okay, so when you land here, are you trying to land on a roof, or are you heading to street level?
We'll go street level.
Okay.
Ooh.
You throw it, and you basically blink as her fist is slow-moing towards your face, and you jump down to street level. Ironically, I think 50 feet of throwing is slower than your regular move speed.
Yeah, but it's more the catch off.
No, totally.
Then I'll start into a full sprint after I get to it. Yeah.
She looks around and then eventually clambers down to the street level, and she now yells, "Stop, thief!" And seeing you sprinting, people try to get in your way.
Yeah.
Let's go for an athletics check, Chiron, to sort of maneuver around people who are trying to do good.
Oh, well.
What about
probably be better good
since that's
18 on athletics though.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to budge through people and sort of get around people that are trying to stop you as she continuously chases you through the streets. You are getting decently close to the palace now.
So I'm looking up.
That being said, as you are approaching the palace, there's a notable number more of guards and police and Shamari soldiers that are about, who definitely see you running and a woman chasing you and are like, "Hey, what's going on over there?"
Mm-hmm.
The guild signet, Chiron! Flash your guild signets! You're the good guy, don't let them prove you're the good guy!
I say, this woman's trying to murder me. Stop her, please. Help.
Are you flashing your guild signet at all?
No.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh.
I don't think he would do that. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. She continuously is chasing and yells, "Stop that thief! He stole my rat!"
Damn.
My rat! He's gonna help me become a chef!
The guards are like, "Oh, then who gives a shit?" It's just a rat.
But Chiron, As you approach and make your way towards the palace, she stops. Sort of like, you know, if there's like a long run up to the palace where there's like, you know, marble staircases and shit like that, she stops and like seeing you just kind of like backs into the crowd and lets you go.
Ooh, interesting.
That could be really good or really bad.
And I don't know. I kind of like salute to her as I walk away, like, because like respect for how the speed is, the physical capabilities. No, I would, and then I continue on.
Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Why the fuck didn't I think of that earlier? On the other side, Salfaria cast Dispel Magic.
Ooh, on what?
On me.
That's a great question. Hang on, I want to make sure I'm doing this right.
I believe it does need a target. I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
It
you
used
need
to
choose-
be area of effect, but I don't think it is.
No, it's choose a target, object, or magical effect, but you have to know it's a magical effect for obviously for you to choose it.
Using a spell slot of 4th or higher. I don't know if she has one available or if she would use that. Choose one creature, object, manager. Yeah, she's gonna cast Dispel Magic on Philo, what she believes to be Philo Carmar.
And assuming this is continuing from when she just shot me like a few seconds ago.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so,
I'm trying to sell.
Range
I'm trying to sell the shot of like, oh my god.
Do we get a reaction between when she shoots and when she dispels magic, or is that like still her turn?
I mean, like, we're not really doing turns here, but she's like 60 feet away. Yeah, I'll give you something. You want to do something here?
I just want to interpose myself between them, so like she doesn't have line of sight on Alistar. It's like disguised as Philo.
It's within range. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'm selfish. I'm like, oh my, Salfaria, I can't believe you would fall for such a stupid trick, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, basically you got it. Like, cause like the second she shoots you, you don't die, you old man.
Because I'm sure like he has less than 20 HP. Yeah.
You fool! You didn't realize I'm an old man from an anime, and you're actually insanely ripped.
You fucked up.
You're actually a level 20. You're actually a level 20 fighter.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. So okay. Well, then if you're gonna say that, then we don't need to do this whole bit. We can just end the bit here. So you go to she shoots you, and then you're like, you fell for it, you absolute idiot.
Yeah.
And Salfaria pauses, like she's been fully caught off guard by this, and in an instant turns, and now she's running from you.
Well, she's running towards Chiron.
Yeah, is she running towards the palace direction, or is she just running away?
Good point. No, not running towards the palace, at least not per se. What she immediately does is immediately drops to street level and starts rushing through crowds of people.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, I'm gonna stay on the roof, but I'm still running.
Yeah, like at this point we should just make our way, because like we don't know Chiron already got to the palace or that he ran into Monk Lady, so I feel like at this point
I know he's approximately at the palace.
Actually,
you do.
You would know exactly roughly where Philo is, and like, you know, it's the big building with the fucking magic giant crystal on it.
Yeah. Right. I mean, look, obviously she is dangerous, and I would love to capture her, but my mind is fully set on Philo. I'm going to obviously start heading towards the palace.
Hey, Chris, I can run at 120 feet per round.
This shit's bullshit, man.
This is something you gave me.
No, I know. You're welcome to try and chase her. I guarantee you she's faster than you are.
She's faster than 120? Dang.
Yeah.
She almost kept up with Chiron, so...
Yeah. And she's not using key points or anything like that.
Still,
yeah, I mean,
hey,
if we're being
quick about what we want to decide to do here, I do think, yeah, I'd rather go back up Chiron and make sure that we have Philo. Because like Prij pointed out, this guy is the fucking linchpin behind all their magical crystal bullshit, and if we can take him into custody...
Has so much information that we need.
Yeah. This would be huge.
I don't know how successful we're going to be at getting it out of him. I don't know what's going to go fucking wrong after this, but I know where my mind is.
Message Vessler that we had Philo. Did that happen?
Yeah.
Okay. I know we talked about it.
Here's the thing: we didn't like really confirm exactly what we said to Vessler. We did say we sent a message. Zach, what did that message say?
I said we found Philo.
Great. Yeah, because I know we talked about saying teleport us now. Which was a terrible idea, and I'm glad he didn't do it. because here's what's what happened. Like in like 4.5 minutes from now, like whatever, like the most inconvenient time possible. Yeah. Chiron's mid-handing rat to like super prison man, and he just teleports away, and the rat scurries off, and we're fucked.
Yeah, that would be bad. So yeah, I think we just go back up Chiron. Get to the palace.
Yeah. Because also, technically, we don't know that Shramari even chased him from our perspective, because he left the roof before we got up there.
Sure.
So from our perspective, we just got to the roof and she showed up. And so, I'd say let's go to the palace.
Okay. Chiron.
Yes.
You arrive at the palace gates of the House Shramari and their tremendously big house. Immediately, armed guards like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you trying to break into our house with a rat? Please explain.
This is where I'd probably show this thing, the palace guards.
Thank you.
Okay.
The palace guards, yeah. The other people didn't fucking need to know that. Yeah. They're good.
I'll give me a perception check.
Okay.
I swear to God, if House Shramari betrays this, I'm gonna lose my mind.
They might.
They might.
15.
Could happen.
Clearly and objectively not Shatterguard. Similar to when we were in Strainmar, like Shatterguard definitely exist here. However, like there is a separate military force here. It is the Shramari's army. It is a different bitch. So just flagging that for your knowledge.
Yeah. So I'm out of breath. Like, yeah. So we've got a rat. It's a doctor. We need to interrogate him, but there's people who could want to capture this man. So please let me in. My friends are on their way. Vessler knows. The guild knows. Please just let us in. We need to know what this man knows.
Okay. Pretty instantly you display your guild crest, and like I would say any like what's this guy doing this, so like any confusion or like, you know, is this guy a threat or anything like that is instantly dispelled. They're just like, oh, guild member, incredible, great. And the gates open for you and you are brought inside of the royal palace of the Shramari. It's very nice. And just to speed this along, because we're at the end here. Shortly after, the rest of your friends arrive. And hey, everyone's here, and you all enter the palace, and it's like, you know, you're in like a big, beautiful waiting chamber, and people are standing around. I would say as you have brought this in, there are a larger number of guards in the entranceway where you are here, Chiron. And we all regroup here in the lobby of the Palace of the Shramari, which we will pick up in here next time. Really, really quick, before we wrap, is there anything immediately everyone wants to say or do?
Yes. Chiron would look and see if anybody made their way in that it wasn't one of the party members is like watching us. I would try to take a peek and see if anybody's like trailing us, because I already had somebody kind of find me.
Yeah, like you, like they locked this place the fuck up once you came in, because, you know, you were like, hey, this is important, I'm a guild member, and they seemed to just like, you know, blank slate believe you. And then shortly after, everyone, I mean, not, you know, 5 or 10 minutes later, everyone else arrives. Sahia can lead them to the palace pretty quickly. She lives here.
Okay.
I was gonna say we do have one of the people who is the, you know, owner of this palace here.
Yeah. I would have updated the guild via the stone saying, hey, Philo's in custody at the Shramari Manor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once Sahia and someone else official, probably like one of the royals or you know, higher up, I'll end polymorph so that we can see Mr. Dr. Man.
And Sahia basically is like, guards, someone get cage, shackles, rat securing device. And yeah, you unpolymorph him, and they shackle him, and Pyle's like, well, here I go again. And before we can, haul him off, I'm going to say, like, in this exact moment, we're all standing here in the lobby, effectively, of the Shamari's palace.
I don't let him out of my sight.
Yeah. Oh no. Like it's like you. It's like you guys, 2 Shamari guard on, like, holding on to him. At this point, we've realized he will try to escape as much as humanly possible, so we can't give him opportunities to do this.
I'm assuming, hopefully, someone else from Sahia's family here too.
So not immediately, but hold on.
Not immediately. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So it's our heroes. Philo Carmire, several guards locking on to Philo Carmire, and Sahia here in the what do you call it? Like the foyer, the entrance of the Shamari Palace, the Palace of the Shapers. And before you can say anything else, a voice echoes across the palace, entryway. Sahia Shamari! And Sahia goes,
Uh-oh.
and turns, oh, hi, Daddy!
Oh no.
And that's where we'll end this episode of Saving Throw.
Next time on Saving Throw.
Hey.
Oh no.
Meow.
Okay.
Folks, that's gonna do it for this chaotic ass session of Saving Throw. I do love when an arc just starts off fucking swinging punches, because this greatly affects how the rest of this fucking thing goes, which is interesting.
Hey, Chris, where was this on the 4 different options you did?
It was one more thing was going to happen to get another character in that room, and then the fight was going to start in the room. But you guys actually I will say look, did I give you the extra 5 feet of what Safaria has hitting so you could teleport it into a cool thing? Yeah. Shut up, though.
Oh, so you did actually have a map for that? A battle map.
Yeah, but it wasn't stocked with goons.
I mean,
It was supposed to be like, I have it ready, but next time we'll do it,
Gotcha.
kind of thing.
I mean, we sealed the goons off anyway, so it would have been okay.
Yeah.
Folks.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for this episode of Saving Throw. If you liked this, you can catch it live on our Twitch or YouTube recorded once a month. If you don't like this, why would you tell me that?
Nice.
Until
like
then,
this, you're wrong.
you're all the best. Stick around for art. A ding, ding, ding.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
Coronel
Wizard, I don't know when you left, but I guarantee you missed a lot.
Yeah, it was a chaotic one.
Yeah.
But really fun. I really like that. The rat plan was inspired, honestly.
That was really smart.
Yeah.
Does you would have needed to pass a check to do that because he was unwilling, correct? And I just never asked you to roll for it.
He
do what?
would need to.
Oh.
He would have had to fail.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what?
he would.
Actually, it doesn't matter. He was totally willing. He was planning to use that to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I figured he was willing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Also,
Oh.
Art, I'm going to be right back. But
All right. Cool. Yeah.
Man, it would have been the funniest way to start this chapter off if he actually got away from both us and the fucking cult.
Yeah, it's just
Because we
crazy.
turned him into a rat. Like,
It was really
See,
Oh,
he scampers out the door.
would have been so funny if he just fucking got away from both of us.
Also,
Been
hey,
tragic.
folks, in case you missed the beginning, we do in fact now have the Saving Throw mug and the Saving Throw T-shirt
Oh, that reminds me, I want to buy one of those.
available. Look at this fucking Chad wearing the shirt.
Yo, that's great. I like
The
that we
model-
have
it's
we
the
we
model
have
we paid
photos.
for.
It is the
We
model
have
paid
photos
for.
of people wearing that shirt, including me and Vic. We could have just used those, but no, this guy.
Oh, hey, if you do, yeah, please send me those pictures. I'll put them in the Etsy listing.
Well, I'll wait for somebody to get a new one because ours has already been through the wash a shitload of times. Because I wear it like once a week.
Yeah.
I was wearing that and like working home on a Friday because I was like, who cares? And then I received a call from someone in the C-suite of my company.
Oh my God! What?
And it was just like I had my hands like this over the shoulder, like like can't have a conversation about this right now.
That's really funny. I mean, what?
And now our entire company watches saving throw.
Chris, yeah, maybe he was going to be like, oh, what's that shirt? We're looking to hire some new talent for an animated D&D series. He wanted to pitch, because that's definitely what they're trying to make right now.
I would love if somebody pitched me on that, actually, at work. The only D&D thing I've ever touched at work with, like, how popular D&D is in Zeitgeist now with, like, Dimension 20 and Critical all that shit, is only the D&D movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was good.
Because
I liked it.
It was a fun time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was good. Solid ass movie. Really cool thing is that when they did the final fight, everything is timed to be 6 seconds.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, that's pretty smart.
That is cool. That is cool.
Every exchange takes 6 seconds, which I think is like that's just fun.
Yeah.
That's very clever. I give him a lot of credit for that, actually.
And I'm pretty sure they also go in initiative order, with the exception of the boss, because she has legendary actions.
I mean, they got it, yeah.
Yeah. That tracks.
Chiron got outran. He'll never forgive it.
No. If I didn't have the rat, that girl and I were gonna fucking fight until we
I
died.
did want a sweet monk fight.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a rat in my hands, I would have fucking fought that chick to
Can't
death.
believe we keep running into all these goddamn monks, not a single giant.
That's the last one. There's no more monk NPCs.
Where's the giants at?
Unless we go to the past.
I think this is the most monks any D&D
Yeah,
series
ever.
has ever had.
4. Yeah.
What? Yeah, 3. 2.
Marin, Roa, you,
Yeah.
that lady.
Probably the least played class in D&D.
Yeah.
One of the least played. Got to be near the bottom. Rangers got to be near the bottom.
A lot of people like archers, just even if they're not good.
Yeah. People will play fighter archer, though.
Yeah, just be a fighter.
TNRL says there was literally a giant in the last arc, David.
Listen, it was a river giant. It doesn't count.
Whoa!
Wow! Big extreme.
Needs to be a storm giant from the fam. You know,
We will go to Great Taunt at some point. And we will also
that'll
probably
be interesting.
and we will possibly run into Galdwin again, although I wouldn't bet money on it.
Yeah. Hey, it's just a coincidence that all the monks are hot people. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
They're all ripped, of course.
We're just
I mean,
ripped.
also, what am I going to do? Design a not hot character? What am I, an asshole?
Yeah.
It's fair.
I subscribe to the Guilty Gear style of character creation. Everyone should be sweet and hot.
Yeah. The
hot.
actor or the drama teacher me and Wes had in college who died and came back to life.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, that's the thing that happened.
That needs a bit more. That needs a bit more story.
She died and
Yeah.
came back to life. She didn't like she died, and she told us she's like, and there's nothing after you die. By the way,
Yeah, but like, how long was she out?
I think it was like a period of like 20 seconds that they resuscitated her. But
Like, what do you know in 20 seconds?
yeah, I don't know.
That's not even 3 rounds of D&D combat.
Yeah, God didn't come in with a sweet key point blast. Oh shit! I also should read these donation goals. What I was gonna say with her is though that she was like, "Sugar, I don't put ugly on stage," and I'm like, well, "That's kind of fucked, Sandy." I almost said her full name again, but
Put her on blast.
That's fucked up, Sandy.
she deserves to
That's
be on
fucked up.
blast.
Put that zombie on blast.
She was not a good person. She wasn't. She's just terrible. Literally,
Look, I'm not disagreeing.
literally, she drove a car drunk full of students.
Oh,
That's she used to be the head of the department at one point. They somehow didn't fire her, but they demoted her. So
crazy.
yeah,
Honestly, it is wild to me what people get away with without getting fired.
Yeah.
I know.
It's fucking insane.
the one nice thing about her though is that if you got cast in her show, she would hold the first reading at her home. And her like old Italian husband would like cook like a 5-course meal, and you would read the play while drinking wine with her.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting, yeah.
Yeah,
Then she drove you all home.
That
then she
sounds
drove you
nice
all home
in
drunk.
theory.
yeah. No,
Did
she's
Elise
very.
die?
Yeah, what happened to Elise? I was just saying, I got 3 donos to read really fast, and hopefully Elise will be back. Razorite Chris gifted $1 saying, oh, I already read that. Have Philo will travel. Hired Goons gifted $1 saying, our turn. Just kidding, Hired Goons.
Sorry, James.
And Owl Instincts gifted $1 saying, eat the rat. Eat the rat. Eat the rat.
Oh no.
That's how the story ends. I eat Philo Car.
Chris, you should really just use the Simpsons hired goons for all the goons. Like all their tokens are hired goons.
You're right. You're right. Actually,
you just have the GIF ready at all times.
Oh, the GIF, because that won't get annoying on the fucking field.
Oh yeah.
No, I meant like ready to bring into the scene if there's hired goons.
That's true.
Not as a token.
We should just get it as a sound effect. A la
goons, hired goons.
Nice. Very good.
Goons, hired goons. Yeah.
Do we? I mean, like, problem is, Elise didn't say if she was coming back or not.
I assume
she'd say I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
But she did not specify how long.
Yeah, let's start moving on things here. Just to keep moving because we do have a nice substantial amount of art to get through. Will Ben with this month's focus has been on the Wind Yoinker and Cultist cards, along with the completed arts for Jenver and Thea. Once again, thanks to Ham and Chrono Wizard. I had a lot of fun designing these cards. I had to take a bit of creative liberty with some of it to help flesh out the archetypes. So even though some of these were never directly created in the show, cough, Wind Yoinker, Stooge, cough, I feel like I can still fit it in the world that y'all are building. As always, if anyone wants to join the project, feel free to DM me or ping me on Discord and Steam. You all rock, Save Data Team and the community. See you next month. Thank you all so much again for this. This fucking rules. Lost Scrystone.
That'll matter eventually, I promise.
Hell yeah. Junver Many Shield Storm Giant.
Sorry, just to also give credit, that first one was Ham art, and then Junver's also Ham art.
Correct.
Hell yeah.
Gets +1/+1 for each equipment or attached to it. That's nice. That's really good.
These fucking quotes are good.
Body large, mind small. Are you sure about that? Yes, I'm sure, you piece of shit. Tia Fleur, Chrono Wizard, very, very good. Games, Hexproof.
Vigilance
cool.
Classic,
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually really good.
And Witnessing Her. Exile any number of target cards from your graveyard. You may cast a creature spell with mana less than or equal to the number of hand from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Yeah. Really, really cool.
Hey, wonder when that's gonna come back.
Some point.
It came back last arc.
I mean, sort of.
Shit, we got Captain Beckwood. Hell yeah. Defending the bar.
Please, Captain Cool Sails.
Cool Sails.
I want to be totally clear. Her first name is Cool Sails.
No, it's really incredible. That's really.
That is not a nickname.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be, but it is her name.
God, I still can't believe how much of a fucking pirate we pulled this session.
Listen.
It wasn't great.
No,
shout out to
Prij for bringing me back to reality. I was being way too nice.
I was like, look, I feel a little bad for cockblocking Zach, but I do think we were giving Charm Person way too much leeway.
It's actually pretty strong. Again, it's pretty strong.
I was just trying to get y'all into the bit that mattered.
Yeah. Just tell us that. I'll stop fucking around then.
That's fair.
Oh god, some of these quotes are so.
Yeah, the Hideaway Tavern.
Just guys.
Win Yoink a Stooge.
Stooge here. Hi, Stooge.
God damn it. Makeshift chapel. Really cool. And the song. Hell yeah.
I'm talking about stuff's going to come back in a major way.
Hell yeah.
These are all awesome. Again, thank you so much, Will Ben, and thank you.
Such a cool project. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm always happy to answer any of the questions Will Ben sends me about them because they're always interesting.
Madam, and this is a Wendy says, "Rip Minky." Hey, technically, Minky is still alive.
Minky lives, dog.
Yeah, Minky will return.
Minky only got knocked out. Minky's fine.
Yeah. Ty with, I'm even more behind on saving throw than Ace Attorney, but I'll still hold a candle for Alistair and Muriel, the druidic summon. Man, we haven't seen Muriel in a long time.
Let's go. Muriel fucking callback.
Yeah. Shout out to Muriel.
I was about to summon her today, but...
Damn. Glad you didn't.
There was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on.
There was.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? There's next time. There's always next time.
There's always next time, and I do have the slots.
Amazing. Thank you, Ty. Lil Ghost, hi guys, I won't be there live because I'm really tired and I need to go to bed, but I will be there for the Leighton stream. Hey, if you missed, the Leighton stream will not be happening tomorrow. I'm so sorry.
Vic is big sick. I'm also kind of sick. But next Sunday.
If you saw some of that stream, you heard Sick Vic.
I would like to keep the drawing. I'd like to keep the drawing what I imagine because I didn't have any visuals going for as long as possible. Of course, I also forgot what I imagined, but I will try for as long as possible. Oh snap! Squat Cobbler with a rate of 8. Thank you so much. We're just checking out some art that people sent in for this stream, but dog bless y'all. For this stream, we have Calabash Jones from the first arc. We have how I imagined him the first time we meet him. I wanted to share that part, and the meetings.
No,
after
you nailed it. He's a crocodile in a fucking trench coat. That's what it is. He also made the room black and white at one point.
Yeah. The first one is so good. I love how cartoony and silly he is. The meetings after that, when he was helping take out the cult, was very brutal about it. So when he suspiciously just appears at the brutal scene where the mayor was kidnapped, that I thought he was still there and just pretended to arrive. That was a Detective Conan case once. And in the end, when he betrays us in the
Canalization?
Canalization?
Canalization? Because it was in the canal zone.
Gotcha. And part of the monster version with blue streaks in the fog coming from the mouth. Yeah.
Yes, by the way, he wasn't still in the building, but he was still there.
Gotcha. No, this super rules. Hell yeah, little ghost. I love these. Iska Bird with I was close to caught up on saving throw, then I was struck with inspiration to make a music about it. And I want to mention that this is the first time I've actually written a song with lyrics and a melody together. I'm more used to singing covers of other artists' songs. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3.
The stars above, we from night till dawn. I wake again all alone.
This is so good. It's good.
Pulled from a dream of you and me, we were living happily. Oh, my hero, would you think to rewrite our ending? If I hoped again, my heart just wouldn't take it. I'll close my eyes, wait for the pain to fade. If I wished again, the sky would just be empty. So let me sleep, I'll stay dreaming, I'll stay dreaming.
It's so good.
I'm gonna fucking cry. Like, are you kidding me?
That is literally the Saving Throw anime credits theme for the second arc.
For the second season. Yeah. Like in the fucking Saving Throw director's cut, I'm gonna have to fucking squeeze this in there. Like, what are you talking about?
It's so good. It's so
got
good. It's
music.
great. Yeah.
It's first clarified, not the first time we got music, but still incredible. Unfathomable.
It's incredible. Iska you crushed it there in the chat. It was awesome. Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Seriously.
Yes, thank you.
That was really fucking good.
Constellation Oldest Dream with art block can be solved by drawing your favorites as silly little guys. The party as Higgledies from Nino Kuni.
Yeah, Higgledies, dude. No, Higgledies?
I haven't played Nino Kuni. I don't know.
I did not play the second one, but
I think it's only in 2.
I love these.
Also the Amarantic, Ashbar the Academic, Chiron the Cryptic, Chumver the Chumbo, or Jinx.
Or Jinx.
I just look at what these guys look like. I love them all.
Yeah, they're little like goobers. They're fucking so good.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, these
little Nino Kuni Higgledies. They're great.
Hell yeah.
They look like the bags. They look like the characters from Little Big Planet.
They are slightly Sackboy adjacent.
Yeah,
Sackboy.
They are perfect for dressing up in outfits, just like Sackboy.
Sackboy.
Okay, these are very adorable.
Yeah. Amazing.
I keep hearing you say Zach Boy, and it's freaking me the fuck out.
Zach Boy.
Maximilian Pegasus, yes, Zachy Boy.
Zach Boy.
Toon IRL with I got myself into toy customizing recently, so why not depict everyone's favorite saving throw characters? One of 8 large owls and the horse that got punched by Chiron.
It's got a black eye. It's not my fault.
Wow.
Rob will
shit.
never watch this stream.
Oh my god.
I can't wait till that horse becomes the final boss.
Hey, guess what? I can't summon 8 large owls anymore.
That's
true.
incredible.
It's true. That shit was so busted. Wizards of the Coast watched saving throw and went, nah, that shit's got to go.
Yeah. Remind me once we finish this. There's something else I have to show to y'all. The horse one is incredible, being angry at Chiron, and then this may very well be the best and worst canvas for me to have drawn the Dictomancer on. Sorry, but also kind of not.
I cannot clarify how bad I want this to be a real thing we can sell.
The Dictomancer Opie mouse pad. Are you fucking kidding me?
He's casting fireballs.
It's beautiful.
That's fucking incredible.
His fucking fake beard's falling off. He's the best.
It is.
That's
wow.
God, his clothes look so fucking nasty.
Yeah.
He's such a
That's how he likes it.
I know.
That's fucked up.
Chris, how old is the Dictomancer?
Oh, it is like, well, he's a half elf, but in his like mid fucking 20s equivalent.
God damn it. God damn it. Coming soon to the Save Did It, Etsy.com/shop/SaveDidIt. Raz Redcrest with Eat That Rat.
Eat the rat.
Objection font. Plethora of Penguins with the origin story for this is that after the prince leaves, we hear the rumor that Vessler and the prince are boinking in his office, and I had the thought, it'd be kind of funny if there were fantasy RPF shippers who heard this and then went buck wild, and I thought, no, what would be funnier is if Les heard it and decided to give Vessler advice.
I can neither confirm nor deny, Your Honor.
That's so fucking incredible.
I will be reading this later.
Yeah, holy
That's
shit.
so funny.
God,
fuck.
I can't stress enough that I fucking love that we're getting AO3 fanfics for.
Oh, it's only 1,000 words I'm reading.
And since I didn't actually drop this last time, this one stems from me wanting to explore that while Marin was angry at Vessler, he's also her friend who almost died and is out of the hospital when he shouldn't really be. Particularly given how Marin says, but that's not what I'm angry about. All I want to know is whose idea this was. Because while I'm sure Marin was angry about a number of things that happened that night, it seems to me that Vessler lying to her was towards the very top of that list.
It was.
Yeah.
I have read this one. And the dialogue capturing here is mwah.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Plethora of Penguins. It's very cool also to have fan fiction of our series.
Really
Excuse me. And Chrono Wizard with always a fun time watching Saving Throw. Again, happy 2nd anniversary. Speaking of the anniversaries, here's also a Doctor Who's 61st anniversary, so I decided to draw the team as some of the doctors. There's also some sketches in the rest of the session. Rip Minky.
Vic's gonna love this one.
Minky's not dead, just unconscious.
Yo, I fucking love this. Holy shit. I'm not really a Doctor Who person at all.
does make a good 10th Doctor.
Yeah.
I'm so honored to get that.
I know, you get the objectively best Doctor. It's fucking
That's
which
Tennant, right?
Which one's
David Tennant is
David Tennant.
a really good actor.
12th is what's his face? Morbius villain.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing. That doesn't sound.
What is his
that's Matt Smith.
11th is more.
Yeah, Matt Smith. It's Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt Smith is also a very, very good actor.
Yes. Oh no, he's great. He's so.
But yes, he was the villain in Morbius and Bummer.
I got fucking Shooty Gotswell. I'll take that all day. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The drippiest Doctor.
I've actually watched the Junver season.
Great season.
It was
super.
I've only watched the Tenet seasons.
Super. Ninth is good. Ninth is a good season.
You should watch 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's also
It's only
relatively
one
quick.
season, but it's really good.
I don't know almost nothing about Doctor Who except for some really cool clips I've seen.
Yeah.
And everyone should watch Don't Blink. It's not a Doctor Who episode. It's just an incredible 1-hour movie in television.
Yeah. The fucking Selfaria holding up Sasuke meme.
Cardo Wizard, you got yourself into the saved out of bio, by the way, because this is absolutely going in there.
That's so good.
God, so good.
This is the funniest piece of art we've ever gotten, I think.
It's really good.
I love that it's literally just from Zach accidentally saying Sasuke too.
The gift you gave us by calling him Sasuke.
Yeah, incredible.
Oh, and this is the slime wall.
Yeah, the slime wall is so good. I love this a lot. Ash is the Ben Affleck smoking the cigarette meme. I love that meme so much.
Whatever you guys are doing at that compound, none of my business.
Distenian Spirit Blues.
Nice.
Fucking last one's
And then,
just
yeah.
a tree in the fucking
No one will know.
cabin.
So
I will say, if I saw just a down chip in like a courtyard or like an industrial area, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. They're doing something with
It's a
that.
tree. Yeah, I can't help it.
It was in a ship cabin.
It's not my fault.
I cannot believe that Chris did not ask questions about that. I was ready to have to.
I'm in it. I'm in the cabin. I'm in the cabin.
To be fair, my question is, what did you benefit by being a tree in there?
I just wanted to be a tree, man. Let me go.
Hey, I wasn't gonna block. I wasn't gonna yuck your yum.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, and really quick, let me hide the screen while I go through DMs to find this thing. Because somebody sent me some incredibly fucking cool shit.
Ooh. Are you gonna share with us, or should we watch the stream?
Just watch the stream. It'll be easier that way.
Yeah, that way we'll all react at the same time.
Except for Zach.
All right, I found this.
What am I watching?
The stream, if you can. Datemate went and made custom figures for each of us. We have Junver's shield, a Kermit for Chris, a shell for
A
Elise.
Bowser shell.
Yeah, the fucking milk sicko from Deltarune for you, Jason. And
the guitar for
The milk sicko.
I'm not actually sure what the one on the far right is. I do know it is for Prij.
It's for Prij for process of elimination.
Yeah.
No, the Prij is the bird.
thought
Prij is Farfetch.
No, Farfetch is
Farfetch
for
Wes.
Wes.
That's his favorite Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I have all of them. They are in my apartment. I will need to contact you for your addresses again to send them all out to you.
Yo, I'm gonna have a Kermit on my desk at work. Let's fucking get it.
I'm gonna try and get these before Christmas. We'll see how that goes because the USPS is a fuck. But
Canada Post is also on strike, so
hot, love it.
might need to wait for this one.
Damn.
Does the person who submitted this not want their name mentioned?
No, I said Datemate.
Okay.
Is their name.
Hey,
And
Thank you,
I'll
Datemate.
include a link to their I think it's their Instagram. Heads up on that, it is slightly not safe for work. So
Nice, hell yeah, date mate.
they make a lot of cool shit, but
Living up to the name.
but yeah, no, this was super awesome. I have the little guitar which is modeled after Alistair's guitar, which is fucking sick.
Oh, that's dope as hell.
Hell yeah.
Thank you all so much. I am big sick now, and I am ready to go to bed.
Yeah, we'll let the boy sleep.
I need to pack for my flight in the morning.
Oh shit, where are you going?
Heavens.
Colorado. Visit my sister.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Again, reminder, no Leighton tomorrow. We'll be back Monday with should be Slay the Princess. Yeah?
I hope so.
Sounds right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I can do.
Cool.
I can do Monday.
And then Ace Attorney, I think we're gonna play some indie game next week, and then Leighton finale will be next week as well. So but thank you all so much.
We are set for AA on Tuesday, right?
Yes, sorry. Oh, yes. Ace Attorney will be on Tuesday next week. Because
To account for the
Thanksgiving is Thursday.
I will be busy Wednesday night.
All right. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you
Everyone.
whenever you see
Real
us
quick,
next
before you hit the stop stream button, Colonel Wizard, that Sasuke is unconscionably good. Like that's you should almost feel ashamed at how good that Sasuke is.